Good morning. It is a Monday, but screw it. Let's do it anyway. Get that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. Of course, you can listen to the show. You can check us out. Download the Rock 1061 app for free. Get us on your in-home smart speaker. And yes, the website, rock1061.com. Now, Marshall, I know usually we play this whole Mando theme as we start, but I feel we need something else for today for two reasons. So
sure,
give it a second. Just wait for it. Let it build. Let it build. Let it build.
Oh, yeah.
Two reasons we're playing this today.
You're a big Robert Roode fan from the WWE?
I do love me some Robert Roode.
Okay.
But reason number one, when we pulled into the parking lot today, did you notice something that was no longer there?
Well, yeah, I didn't notice something. I noticed that the roofers' trucks have finally moved from the front of our building. It is a special day. I honestly didn't think it was ever coming. I just thought the roofers now just permanently owned our front 27 parking spaces.
It was the longest 10 days ever.
How long was it? Was 3 weeks?
At least.
4, possibly a month.
They said it would be done in 10 days, but the roofers are gone. Mm-hmm. The second reason.
They're not math guys.
No.
I appreciate that.
Not math guys.
The roofers.
The second reason, and though I'm still driving the Equinox, I've only got hours left before I officially trade it in for a brand new car. 2014 Ford Escape.
Well, it's not a brand new
car.
Well,
no, it's not brand new. It's new to me. It's new to me.
Probably a one owner?
There's it was two owners.
Okay,
it was
too many owners.
It was a fleet vehicle for a couple years and then a single family owner kind of car. 60,000 miles. It's 2014. I'm so excited. There was no check engine light as I was test driving on Saturday.
I mean, right now.
Give it time, and I'll make that happen. But the Equinox, as of this afternoon, will be no more.
Rest in peace.
It's not as glorious as getting rid of the red Laro, because that thing was just a heaping pile of turds.
Well, I wish you would really send it off in fashion by blowing it up or something, but instead you're just giving it to someone else, which is kind of lame.
I had to trade it in. I needed the extra money to take some money off, so I needed to trade. You know what? I got way more money than expected on the trade-in.
Okay.
$4,000. I didn't expect to even get that much.
Oh, wow.
So
I think we said 5.
Yeah.
You're close.
I'm good with the 4. I got no issue. So as of today, I will be Equinox check engine light free and the owner of a Ford Escape.
Congratulations. Quick note from the weekend. Yeah. I have become addicted to something other than smelling salts.
Okay.
So just a quick heads up, everyone. I'm now addicted to pressure washing my house.
Oh, you got the new pressure washer.
Yeah.
It's the first time you used it?
Yeah. So my wife, Homer Simpsoned a gift to me this past Christmas. She finally admitted to it this weekend. So my wife bought me a pressure washer I did not ask for, nor want, or bring up at any point, but she constantly brought it up all the time about how I should be pressure washing something in or around the house.
Sure.
Pretty much every other week. So she bought herself a pressure washer, gave it to me for Christmas. I put it together finally about a month ago, and then I finally used it this weekend, and then I realized why pressure washing everything is awesome. Everything is awesome.
Now, when I had to pay somebody to pressure wash my house, they're like, man, it's harder than you think. You got to use, the pressure. You could damage the side of your house. It's never something you want to do on your own.
No, you can totally do it.
Okay, Kenny. Okay.
I did it. The only thing... So I learned a lot of things, like never point the gun at your foot to spray it off. Pressure's a little high.
Okay.
Turns out pressure washers are exactly what they say they are. Never do that.
Okay.
Also, sometimes you need to pre-treat areas, like you need to squirt some stuff on it. Did I have that stuff? No.
Okay.
But you know what? Future me, probably going to do that because it would make the job a little bit easier, but it's just time consuming. It's a very time consuming job. So
okay,
but I think I'm addicted. I honestly have some stuff I have to do after the show today. If I didn't have to do that, I honestly would probably go home and pressure wash something.
What did you wash this weekend?
Like half of my pool deck.
Okay.
The deck in my backyard. And that's, and some of the house, but I have and the gutters, but I have the rest of the back of the house. I got my little shed in the back. I got my driveway up front. I got the other half of the pool decking. Seriously, I got so much stuff. I got so much stuff to clean. I can't wait.
I'm so happy for you. You found a new love.
Well, I know I found a new addiction. So I don't love anything. I'm addicted to things for very passionately strong amounts of short time.
Coming up on the show today, we got the drunk line after 9 o'clock. Going to play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? That brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. We're going to power rank adult cartoons. I'm kind of interested with this. I put together a big old list in this one.
A big old list?
I got like 9.
Okay.
So I'm bringing it today.
I'm actually somewhere right in the same neighborhood of that. It'll be interesting to see what our top 3s are.
All right, we got Big Money Monday coming up. Your chance to win a $50 gift card this morning. Still time to enter. Just text us your first name and a number 1 through 9. Taking your calls, comments, and text. Have you ever missed a life moment because you're trying to capture it on social media? As a father, the answer is yes. So many times. Yes. We'll announce our winner for the Welcome to Rockville 4-day passes. Wanted to say 3. It's a 4-day event this year. And, of course, get to About Last Night, TikTok tear gas, Tim Tebow. He's selling well.
So many T's.
And Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah, no, he did.
I don't know. All right, we'll talk about that next. Stick around. Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1. You're Seether, Bruised and Bloody.
Let's see. Good morning, Gibby, Charles, Tony. How you guys doing? Was someone playing with the buttons around 5:15 this morning, says Gibby?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. That was me.
GM, Gibbs, Tony, Candom. Okay. All right, guys. Good morning. Yeah, I'm addicted to pressure washing, man. I think I pressure washed for 4 hours on Saturday. So I got up and I played some video games Saturday morning. My wife slept in a little bit. And then, I was she's like, oh, let's try pressure washing the house. I'm like, cool. Well, she wanted to do it. I'm like, okay, you pressure wash and then I'll go in the pool. I'll clean the pool out. And she's like, cool. So I'm cleaning the pool out. And she's like, oh, my hands hurt from pressure washing because you have to hold down the gun to use it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, well, let's just switch. You just you clean up. I got most of the pool done anyway. I'm like, just kind of move the vacuum around to the spots it needs to. Because for some reason, my pool vacuum just doesn't like to hit the spots that actually get all the dirt located in them. And then we'll be good. And I'll pressure wash for a while. And then I pressure wash probably from 12:30 something till 4 o'clock.
What else can I hose down?
It was honestly at that point, it was absolutely a what else could I hit type of situation when it came to the pressure washing.
It's funny how things like that you get just into. Like edging. I love edging. Never had an edger before. The owner of the house previous left it here.
Yeah.
I'll edge anything. Bring it on. I'm in. Bought
I was born to edge, baby.
Bought the shrub trimmer. I only have a small row of shrubbery. I want to plant more just so I can use the edge trimmer.
I feel like there's a joke in there. Have a small edge of the tree. Okay.
It is a small row of shrubbery.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just going to share the show around real quick.
Got about a minute 15.
Get this out of the way. Your pool vacuum guy can't hit the right spot. Blah.
Those spots never came in. Awesome. All right, got about 35 seconds, everybody.
What we starting off with, Epstein?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Once again, just sharing around.
Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. All right, we'll be right back. Don't forget, get that stream this morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can watch along with the show the entire time, all the way up until it's over at 10. Like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. Let's jump into About Last Night, story number 1. So back on August 10th, 2019, convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein allegedly killed himself while in a correctional center in New York. Now, there are some people who question whether he actually killed himself.
Right.
And then for about the next year and a half, we hit the deluge of Epstein didn't kill himself memes.
Right.
Kind of slowed down during the pandemic. They still pop up every now and then. Well, now the guards who were on duty the night he died have admitted to falsifying records about their routine that night. Now, they're going to avoid jail time as a result of a plea deal. Now, videos show the guys sleeping.
Right.
And then shopping online.
What else are you supposed to do?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's not like the guys are really doing anything in their cells. They're sleeping at that point. They're jail inmates. But yeah, I mean, these guys probably should have been, I don't know, doing their job. They had a pretty high profile, person in their grasp. But this is pretty interesting. Now, part of the deal with the prosecutors when it comes to these two guys, Tova Noel and Michael Thomas, who, once again, like Cotter was saying, were sleeping, shopping for stuff, doing pretty much everything but their jobs, was they actually are going to avoid any time behind the bar, any time in jail. And according to them, they will also have to have supervised release and 100 hours of community service and fully cooperate with authorities when it comes to this investigation. But what else do they have to say? Like it's just at this point, it's just like, yeah, I was asleep, man. What else you want me to do? This guy killed himself. Sorry.
Does this play into the? Oh, I mean, does it? It does. It plays into the conspiracy theory that he didn't kill himself. Now, though. So I didn't do a lot of digging on that side of it because it was a rabbit hole I wasn't ready to go down. But I'm assuming everybody who believes Epstein didn't kill himself, this proves it to them.
Oh, yeah.
Because now they admitted to falsifying the records and they're going to work with prosecutors. So how many people now are just wondering when the bombshell is going to drop? That, nope, he didn't do it, and here's why.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't him, Epstein's himself, it would have been probably these two guys. They were the only guys who had access to his cell, right?
Well, maybe.
Right?
Maybe they snuck somebody in. I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Well, obviously no one else does either. That's why we make up crazy things like Epstein didn't kill himself. But this is interesting for sure. I don't know if we'll actually ever get anything from this at all. But, cross your fingers. We get some resolution. Because, I mean, obviously, it's a very interesting case.
I'm guessing we get another deluge of Epstein didn't kill himself memes.
Yeah.
They're back, baby. I bet they're back.
It's 2019 again.
All right, coming up next, we got to talk Tim Tebow. He's making money for the league and the Jaguars already. Stories coming up. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. All right. I'm going to get coffee.
Okay. Morning, Wanda. Morning, everyone. Oh, speaking of, I was sharing stuff. Almost done. Almost done with the share-a-thon. Hey, guys, also feel free to share our morning show with your friends. Just a heads up. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Share us to your stories. You can share us everywhere. Share us to your news feeds. Let everyone know what you're watching and listening to this morning. That's dope. So my friend turned me on to this ridiculously flavored energy drink I'm trying this morning. Has anyone else tried this? This is the Key Lime Pie Bang energy drink. I love on the can, too, they essentially point out that if you're anywhere under 18 years of old, you shouldn't drink this drink because it essentially murders you and takes years off of your life. So that's exciting. But our buddy Jake actually let me try a little bit of his on Saturday when we were hanging out, and it is delightful. And I'm just throwing it out there. Key Lime Pie Bang. Who would have thought? Craziness. My kids always want me to buy Bang. He's driving me nuts, yeah. I like the flavor is oddly okay. Like, I'm not mad at it. I'm trying Key Lime Pie Bang this morning.
Oh, yeah. Did you have that last week?
No, Jake did. So
okay.
Jake had it on Jake got rid of his pee bottles. Jake had it on Saturday when I was when I saw Jake, and he let me try a little. I'm like, that's actually kind of delicious because I'm a key lime pie guy.
Yeah.
So I was at the store yesterday and grabbed one.
Yeah, I saw it in the garbage can last week. So
You want to light yourself up?
oh yeah, it might help.
It's so bright outside for 6:20 a.m. I'm not used to this. Oof. Oh, I should log into Zip Whip real quick. Cool and cool.
All right, so coming up, we've got A Perfect Circle's Judith. According to Billy, this was the very first song played on Rock 106.1 20 years ago. I'm not sure how she confirmed it. She was here a little bit before me, so maybe she talked to some of the previous people. But that's what she said the first song we ever played was. So there you go. It's coming up next.
Juana says, I'm quiet. This is the last week I actually have to get up early and take a kid to school. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is school out for everyone? Now?
Yeah. School's done. Yes, Tony, good news. The trucks are gone. Still gone.
Yeah, I didn't know how to feel this morning when I pulled up and didn't see the vehicles there.
It was weird.
And then I pulled up and your vehicle was parked on the other side still.
Mm-hmm.
So I was weirded out by that too. I'm like, well, if the vehicles were not there, I felt like Cotter would have parked up front. But I'm guessing you were driving the station vehicle.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you were driving the Equinox?
Yeah.
Oh. Bob's still in school. A couple days left. Last day is Wednesday for Gibbies.
I guess Savannah Chatham County has that.
Oh.
Done. My wife's got... So my wife has to go this week. But supposedly they want, because they like super hard clean the everything over the summer. So they have to take like everything out, set it in the hallway so they can come in and clean everything.
Sure, that makes sense.
They want all of the stuff out by today or tomorrow, but she has to be there until Friday.
What is she going to do with the rest of the week?
She doesn't know. Because they want all the desk, all the chairs, and everything out.
Do they do a review of the teachers, like at the end of the school year? Do they?
They do reviews and stuff as they're going. I don't think they do anything at the end.
It's not like I figure they would just do that at the end.
No, they do it as they're going. My wife teaches pre-K, so it's obviously Chatham County, but there's also Bright from the Start, I think is what's tied to it. So it's like a separate organization. So she gets reviewed from both, but they do it throughout the year.
Mm. Good luck to your kid, Gibby. Right? Basic training.
Ew. Good luck. I couldn't do it. So anybody who does that, you have my lasting respect because I know it'd kick my ass in about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll be doing Big Money Monday here in just a little bit, guys. So heads up on that. Make sure to text in your first name and a number. Shayna Smith actually texted us over the weekend. Look at that. So did Lenny. But go ahead and text us over the weekend, or excuse me, text us now for your chance at possibly being the person that we roll for later on today in about an hour, actually.
Mm-hmm.
If for some reason the topic is slow because it was slow based on Facebook, I mean, we could just fit in the concert Welcome to Rockville winner again there.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I've got several stories.
Oh, I left my phone in the office. How much time we got?
3 minutes.
All right.
So plenty of time. So a couple things that we're going to get into today besides the topic of have you ever missed the life moment while trying to capture it on social media. Unpopular music opinions. We found something on BuzzFeed and going to go through their list. I've got a couple to add. So if you have some unpopular music opinions you'd like to share, feel free to comment or text. We'll get to that at the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour. And then at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to power rank adult cartoons. So we'll see where our favorites fall there. Trivia. We're going to judge people who cook steak and how they cook steak. Yeah, all kinds of stuff to get to. And call, comment, and text. Have you ever missed a life moment because you're trying to capture it on social media?
Do you want to go grab your coffee?
I'll do it after this. So only got
Gotcha.
about a minute and a half.
There, the camera is. All right. Mac was asking if we can get the fan working in our bathroom.
I don't know. Good question.
Is that Tony, the owner?
You would think that would be his responsibility and not ours. Because, I mean, it's like light bulbs and stuff. Well, no, even they changed light bulbs. I don't know then. Yeah, you would think that'd be theirs.
Well, that's the thing is, like, when it came to our AC unit, like our AC unit was messing up back here.
Right.
He said it was on us.
Really?
Yeah.
Then maybe it's on
CB
us.
had to fix it one time, and I'm wondering myself, like, he's going to think of a bathroom fan as the least of his worries because he just replaced the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking our landlord is going to make us replace that bathroom fan ourselves.
Probably. If we had to do the AC by ourselves, I'm sure he's not going to pay for the bathroom fan. Or maybe he will because it'll be way cheaper than an AC.
So I've been jamming Miles Morales, Spider-Man Miles Morales on my PS5. Got to play a couple hours this weekend. That game is stupid fun. It's just, I mean, it's Spider-Man continued. It's just a different story.
Yeah.
But man, is that game ridiculously good looking and fun to play?
Why is the board doing that?
Yeah, why is that happening?
No, I don't like that at all. I don't want to reset from 1 to 0. All right, guys, be right back. Tickets for the Rock 1061 20th anniversary concert are on sale now. Be sure to get those. You can get them at rock1061.com. Also, etix.com. Of course, all the information on the website. Once again, rock1061.com. Story number 2 about last night. Thursday, it became official. Tim Tebow signed with the Jacksonville Jaguars. However, according to ESPN NFL reporter Kimberly Martin, no one expects Tebow to actually make the team.
I think he's going to make the team.
He's got to, right?
I don't know why. Did you see the photos of him over his first practice? It kind of came out over the weekend. There was a video of him. Tim Tebow is a chonk boy now, which makes me laugh so hard because I mean he used to be this svelte, human being quarterback, but he had to put on some weight to be a tight end in the National Football League. And he is just a chonk boy. It's just so cute, Cotter. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people that, the NFL insiders say he's not going to make the team. But honestly, I think it just makes sense to have him as like the 3rd or 4th tight end on the team. He could probably go in. He could be a trick play guy, jump in for quarterback for one pass. I mean, I think he makes an NFL roster, but only if it's with the Jags. Like, I don't think he's going somewhere else, but I think he makes the team.
Now, they said this was more about publicity for the team. And it's doing okay. I mean, Tim Tebow's jersey was the #1 selling jersey after day one.
He actually had like the top 5 slots.
So crazy.
When it was first announced on Thursday, we can actually buy his jerseys. I actually looked this morning. He still holds the #1 and the #6 position on the top. Top 6 selling NFL jerseys. The other 3, Trevor Lawrence. Well, sorry, the other 4. 1, Trevor Lawrence. The other 3, Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears. No big deal. So no, this is ridiculous. I mean, even FS1 Shannon Sharp, one of the best tight ends in NFL history.
Right.
I just went on to say in his recent comments about Tim Tebow joining the team, he's just there to sell tickets, which makes me think Shannon Sharp even thinks he's going to be on the roster when the season opens.
I mean, if you're going to do it for publicity, you might as well go the full 9 and do it for the season. Because now it's like, all right, I mean, you've got Trevor Lawrence, you got a new coach. There's a lot of excitement around the team anyway.
Yeah.
They were getting all kinds of publicity. So use them to sell tickets. Why not?
I mean, this team needs anything.
Yes.
And it's the Jags, guys. It's fine. Just let them have their moment in the sun. I mean, I think it's going to be, he's going to make the team. And I think the Jags are going to be a stupid fun team to watch this year.
All right, coming up next, one more story and about last night. If you got a party, you want people to show up, use TikTok. I guess, if you don't want the cops to come in and tear gas you. Details on the way. Shine down in Atlas Falls, Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
Look at Tony here, working out for the first time in 2 years. 3 minutes in, and I'm hating my life. Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Join that salad life, baby. Morning, Thomas. How are you? Yeah, so I started playing Miles Morales. So I went from like Demon Souls, then I've been playing some other games just to like cool down from Demon Souls because it's one of the most intense game experiences I've had in quite some time. One of the hardest games I think I've ever played in my life. And then, I'm playing Miles Morales, and it's just fun to zip around the city.
Yeah.
And just be Spider-Man. It's pretty cool. Plus, they did a great job with that. You could be like the animated Spider-Man.
Okay.
So like it changes the look of your character.
Oh, that's cool.
From more of a lifelike thing to actually just the animated version of him. And it looks pretty cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Morning, Thomas.
Ooh. That bang is kicking.
All right, we got 2 minutes. I am going to go get my coffee.
All right, we got one more story, as Cotter mentioned here in just a few moments. TikTok, there was a kickback that happened. A kickback on the West Coast is just it's a giant party, because everyone's kicking back and chilling. But there was a thing called Adrian's Kickback that we'll get into here in just a little bit. A big, ridiculous thing that turned out kind of terribly for the people who actually came out of their houses and showed up in Huntington Beach, California over the weekend. Gibby, are you with your kid this morning, or did you?
Oh, sorry, when he said morning, Bob and Tom, it just made me laugh.
Oh,
they're another morning show.
Oh, I read that Bob and Tim, and I was like, where's Tim at?
Sorry.
Oh, Gibby, I was wondering if you were with your kid down in Jax right now watching the show, hanging out with him, or are you just at work and he's off?
All right, guys. Got about 20 seconds with this kind of crazy story. All right, we'll be right back. Good morning. Be sure to join the Horde. Get on the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can watch the show all morning long. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. Only one more story to go and about last night. If you're having a party, want people to show up, use TikTok. This past Saturday night, about 1,000 people showed up to Huntington Beach for something called Adrian's Kickback. The party was advertised on TikTok. It went viral. People all over the country were commenting on this party.
So there it is. Sorry, that was weird. So Adrian Lopez, I guess a TikToker with some heft behind him, some celebrity behind him. All he said was on TikTok, pop out and celebrate my birthday this coming Saturday. And that's all it took. That's all it took. And 1,000 people showed up to the streets of Huntington Beach where they shot off fireworks. And then, of course, the cops were probably not exactly happy with that. So they started arresting a bunch of people.
Yeah, they declared the event an unlawful assembly. They said things were rowdy by 7:30. Cops showed up at 11:30. Tear gas was used to disperse the crowd. Everybody's, going crazy because tear gas is flying. Everybody's yelling. So, yeah, things got a little out of hand with this celebration.
Yeah, I watched some videos on it, and it looked like at one point there was some like a rubber bullet shot.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, it was kind of a crazy scene in Huntington Beach this past weekend. Now, 121 adults and 28 juveniles were arrested and booked for various charges, including vandalism, the firing of dangerous/illegal fireworks, failure to disperse, and curfew violations, because they set a curfew at 11:30 because of this thing and made everyone go home.
Now, 1,000 people showed up, 1,000 people starting to get rowdy. It's 121 adults, 28 juveniles. Is that a good percentage or a bad percentage? It seems high for 100 or for 1,000. But then again, it's like, with that many people there just getting stupid, I'm surprised it wasn't more.
Well, also, I view TikTok as a younger man's social media.
That's true.
And I'm just stunned that so many adults actually showed up.
Trying to be cool, man.
Got themselves arrested.
Yeah, trying to be cool.
Like
Get
Steve
on that
Buscemi.
TikTok.
Hello, fellow kids. With their skateboards and backwards caps out there.
All right, coming up next, we're going to announce our winner of the 4-day passes for Welcome to Rockville all this weekend. Had your shot to win with the like, comment, and share contest on the Facebook page. We'll announce the winner next. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. All right.
Gibby, that's like exactly what my brother did. Morning, Dave. How are you? Yeah, so Gibby was talking about, dropping his son off, and he's going to basic training.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gibby goes, he dropped him off yesterday. My brother did the same thing in between his junior and senior year. He went and did basic training over, and then he went to school, and he totally wore his outfit, like the camo stuff, to school, like the first day.
Yeah, dude, I would too, man.
It's like he became a man over that summer suddenly, which he didn't. He went to school and just showed off.
Holy crap, Thomas. Thanks to Rock 106.1 in 2007, I won a trip to see Slayer and Marilyn Manson. It was great. Drank 3 liters of Jägermeister in 2 days. Jesus. You're welcome.
That was right when I got here in 2007.
No.
I got here in 07.
I got here in 07.
No, you got here in 07.
I got here in 09, so that was even before me. Yeah, I got here in 09.
Jesus Christ, I'm old.
We do not take responsibility for your liver, Thomas. Just saying.
Morning. Good. My boy Chase Elliott won the inaugural COTA race. Put together my early Father's Day gift of the new Pit Boss smoker. My neighbor was smoking some meats on Sunday.
Okay.
Sort of jealous.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I don't really talk to my neighbors. They're just not very talkative people.
Yeah.
But they actually, Nicole was in the backyard, and my dog was barking, because that's what my dog does when he's not in a state of constantly whining for a treat or sleeping.
Yeah. And
the wife next door was like, "Hey, do you want some of this?" And I only heard like a little bit out of this. I was like, "What?" Like, is it smoked meat time? We just got a bag of jalapenos.
Oh.
Which is kind of, I mean, that's nice, thank you. But when you're smoking meats and you're just throwing me some jalapenos at your garden, kind of disappointed. Thank you, but kind of disappointed.
Yeah, no, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Then when I returned to one Nintendo Wii, damn, dude, was that back in the, you didn't have to like hold your pee or anything. That was everybody was doing that contest and getting in trouble at that point in time. So hopefully, no. Hopefully, you didn't have to do that.
That was a good year of 2007 for you, Thomas, with the radio station.
Yeah, no doubt.
Morning, Sean. Hope you all had a great weekend. Good morning, Horde. I hope everyone had an awesome weekend. What the heck? What is that? Why do we only get a good morning or a great weekend where everyone had an awesome one? This is ridiculous.
Speaking of meats.
Yeah, I know, right?
Good call, Wanda.
I mentioned meats for 2 seconds, and there comes Sean. He was actually just sleeping just a moment ago, and I said meats, and it echoed so loudly to Minnesota that he actually chimed in real quick.
Yeah, you say smoked meats 3 times, Sean shows up.
Oh, Jesus. Talking about smoked meats, and bam, there's Sean. Too funny. No, I did not have to hold my pee. I guess the score of a Monday Night Football game.
Nice.
Okay. Good for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have exactly 9 adult cartoons as well.
Okay.
Funny enough.
Because I was thinking we might be able to stretch it out because there's not a whole lot. We could do 5 instead of 3.
If you want to, yeah. I probably have a couple that you don't.
Yeah, I know I have at least. I would say I definitely have a couple. I don't think you'll have.
Yeah. All right, good morning, everyone. Thanks for hopping on the chat this morning. So here in just a few moments, we're going to reveal who won Welcome to Rockville tickets. We had a Facebook contest that went up over the weekend. You had to like, comment, and share. We have chosen the person, so no need to chime in yet. Or chime in at this point, and then we'll announce that winner here in just a few moments. Archer has to be in the top 5. I will say Archer's on my list. I won't know if I'll get to it or not. I don't know if Cotter's going to steal it away from me or not.
I'll be honest, I've never seen it.
Okay.
So
I think there's a good chance then.
It's one I want to see or wanted to see. I just haven't seen it.
Anything that determines what makes an adult cartoon show. No, I would say anything that's not specifically made for children, right? So like I think you can look at any Fox cartoon show like Bob's Burgers, even The Simpsons, Family Guy. I think those are all in play.
Eon Flux would be one,
yeah. I mean, anything obviously on Adult Swim, essentially anything there, and just anything that has more of a adult feel to it. Like I'm not choosing like Rescue Rangers or anything.
I got one that is I think geared toward kids, but as an adult, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know many adults who did. So I do have one of those, but most of them, are more along the lines of, the ones that are definitely geared toward adults.
Gibby loves animated stuff because he's already dropping his top 3.
Oh, I forgot about Samurai Jack.
Fun fact, I've never seen the Boondocks, although I heard it's amazing.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
Speaking of like remembering things, I love this one. What was the MTV series called?
Liquid Television?
Liquid Television, that's it.
That's where Beavis and Butthead started, right? And then they got their own from there?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers is solid.
Beavis and Butthead are getting their own movie again.
Yeah.
For the second time.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see kind of, how they tweak it for 2021. Daria was good.
It's just Beavis and Butthead watching TikToks now.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably all it is.
All right, where are we at in time-wise? 3 minutes?
Yeah, we got about 3.5 minutes.
Dope.
Then already through the first hour. God damn. It's flown by.
So I've got to take off as soon as the show's over with today. Me and Aaron, who hopefully will use the damn restroom before we go. So I don't want to stop anywhere. But me and Aaron, our boss, are going to Statesboro so we could get an emissions test on 2 of our vehicles that have North Carolina plates.
Yeah.
So our parent company, Dick Broadcasting, is out of North Carolina. So when we bought 2 new vehicles, because it's under the corporate purchasing thing, we got North Carolina plates. Whatever. Don't ask me why. So instead of having to drive up to North Carolina because you have to get an emissions test and then you can actually register your plates up there, we're actually going to Statesboro because it's closer. We're getting an emissions test there. Then we are actually going to fax that over to our office in North Carolina, and they're going to put an exception for us because we live technically 2 states away.
Yeah, that's good.
Apparently that's going to work. If not, we're going to have to drive up to North Carolina here this week. Oh, and then if that doesn't work,
so there's a chance that they will reject it since they didn't do it there.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It would just, I don't know. That's the person at the corporate office said we could do this instead of driving to North Carolina.
Perfect.
So that's what I'm doing.
I would trust the person at corporate.
Yeah, I'm going to. What's in Statesboro that I can go have lunch? Because the boss said we're probably going to eat lunch.
I don't know. I've
Chezitos. There's that new.
Chezitos is in there. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Anything else? What's Statesboro known for, like food wise? Where should I, guys? Horde. Where should I eat in Statesboro today?
Yeah,
I know some of you spent some time in Statesboro.
I've gone to Statesboro for some wrestling events and then to do bingo at Chezitos. So that's all I got. I got nothing. I don't know what else is there.
Thomas, where were you like 3 weeks ago? I needed you 3 weeks ago. Thomas says, I lived in Charlotte for 10 years before living here. I actually took a trip to Charlotte. I really needed your opinions on where to go when I was there. I had a great time when I was there. And like I said, it's just clean Atlanta. El Sombrero. Nice. Oh, Thankfully, me and the boss driving separate vehicles, so I wouldn't have to drive with him back after eating. He goes, "There's a country buffet." Fordham's Farmhouse Restaurant. That one sounds kind of good. All right, good opinions, except for Gibby's. Country buffet. Get out of here.
It was like, so when one of the times I went to Austin, this was years ago, and with my family, and there's so many great restaurants in Austin, you know, all these great places to eat, all this great Tex-Mex. So one night we're like, where's everyone want to go eat? My aunt's like, let's go to Golden Corral. Like, what? We went to Golden Corral. I was just like, I was so bummed. I'm like, there's so many places we can be going right now. Really wanted Golden Corral.
Sometimes you just need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed about Charlotte. It's just clean Atlanta. And then there's more people that live in Charlotte, apparently, I realized. Well, after I Googled.
All right, guys. We'll be right back. Good morning, as always. Thank you for hanging out this morning with the Cotter and Marshall Show. Now, we're going to beat you over the head with this until you all buy tickets. Saturday, July 3rd, we're going to be at the Trustees Garden in Savannah, hanging out with Connect Savannah, all of you guys, for the big Rock 1061 20th anniversary show. Puddle of Mud, Filter, Sponge, and Lilac.
I can't wait for the show. Sorry, people are popping off on the stream right now, and it's ridiculous. Guys, you have to show up to the show. I think, especially if you're watching the show via the stream today and you show up and hang out with us, I just need everyone from the Horde. I'm talking about Wanda, talking about Lane, talking about Charles, talking about Thomas. I need all of you guys to buy tickets. If you haven't bought your tickets yet, I know some of you have, and some of you guys are good. Maybe some of you haven't. You have to buy your tickets right now. If you're part of the gang on the Horde on the stream, you got to buy tickets. You can mandatory. You can do that on the website, rock1061.com or etix.com. And coming up a little bit later on this week, we'll have details about how you can win tickets. So we'll be giving away tickets here very soon for the big show. But the Rock 1061 20th anniversary show, Puddle of Mud, Filter, Sponge, and Lilac. Tickets on sale now, rock1061.com. Also, etix.com. Now, over the weekend, Marshall, we had a contest for tickets for another show. Welcome to Rockville this November in Daytona. I haven't heard of that one. Is that a big one? I think it's a deal. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. This show, obviously, Metallica 2 nights, Disturbed another, which I think it's the only Disturbed show Disturbed is playing this year. Also, 9 Inch Nails headlining, plus the return of Mudvayne and, hundreds of other bands. This thing's going to be a lot of fun. So a big congratulations goes out to our winner. Wait for it. You can't hear this on the stream, but we're dancing, baby. We're dancing. We're dancing to our winner music. Jonathan Michael England. Congratulations. This dude has 3 names, so obviously very proud and ridiculous in every sense of the word. He just won himself 4-day passes to Welcome to Rockville. I liked his energy on his post, and man, just the message. He's already gotten back to us. Okay. And he's the gift master. Yeah, okay. He threw another one on the inbox here. Just absolutely stunning stuff. So congratulations to Jonathan Michael England of Springfield, Georgia. He won himself some tickets to Welcome to Rockville. Now, we'll have more tickets for Rockville coming up as the show gets closer, because obviously we got to focus on ours. Right. July 3rd, Trustees Garden, 20th anniversary show. Go buy your tickets. Yes, go get those now. Once again, rock1061.com, etix.com. Coming up top of the 7 o'clock hour, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. Have you ever missed a life moment because you're trying to capture it on social media? If you're a parent, the answer to that question is yes, and we want your story. Call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061. Possibly new to the Horde, Robert Howard Jr. I don't remember Robert ever popping in before, but he literally threw this on just before we hit the break, and it was making me laugh. He goes, "Don't forget, this is the last full week of National Masturbation Month, but be sure to have a grip on things." I feel like that was written for Vic.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I've been doing my part, Robert. It's fine. Congratulations to the 3-name dude.
Jonathan, Michael, England. He sounds like Hunter Hearst Helmsley, just the new version of him.
Yes.
So we put a GIF of some guy that just says, "I'll make you proud." Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Jonathan, Michael, England. See, once again, just fun to say.
Yeah.
All right. Just gonna pop in his info in my email so I have it, so I can add it to the list of winners. So we'll have more Welcome to Rockville tickets here in the next few coming weeks/months, but we currently don't have any other Welcome to Rockville tickets giveaways set up as of this very moment. So just a heads up, everyone. Like Cotter said, we're focusing on our show. So if you haven't already, go buy your tickets.
Yeah, Wanda, I saw your thing about the review for Army of Darkness. Neither of us, Marshall, I watched it this weekend.
I actually, if it means anything, so Army of Darkness, I started watching it on Friday, but I watched it like, when did I leave your house?
8:30?
8:30?
Yeah.
So I got to my house, probably started watching it at 9. I fell asleep within the first 45 minutes.
You drank all day. You weren't going to make that.
I didn't drink a lot.
It's just, but I mean, it was.
Yeah, but I got sun too. It was like it was a combination of sun and drinking. Nah, I was out by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm hoping to watch it. You know what? I'll try to watch it after the show one day this week because I know the wife has no desire to see it.
Apparently, they're thinking about making a sequel to it. They've already got like an animated thing and.
Oh, Army of the Dead, yeah.
Army of Darkness. Also love that film.
That's a great movie.
Possibly want to watch that more than Army of the Dead. All right. Once again, congratulations, Jonathan, Michael, England. I just feel like his name has to be said like that.
Yes, and then, it's time to play the game.
All right, two things that we're going to do in the 7 o'clock hour that, well, first and foremost are incredible. Let's get to Big Money Monday.
Yep.
Big Money Monday is going to drop in at the second half of the hour. So if you haven't already, text us at 1-800-394-1061. Your first name and a number between 1 and 9. Excuse me. That bang is extra carbonated. Anyway, text us your first name and then a number between 1 and 9. Text us right now, and then we're going to choose one random person to roll for, and you have a chance of winning $50. And then the other thing, which we need your comments right now on, is our call-in topic. So right now, I want you guys to tell us how or if you have ever missed a life moment because you were trying to capture it on social media. I don't specifically have one that I remember on this one. This happens to me a lot when I'm watching certain shows.
Yeah.
I happen to pop down on my phone and check out anything I may need to check out, and then I always miss something that my wife screams out loud about. So I have to literally stop and then rewind constantly.
Yeah.
That happens to me a lot.
Yeah, I've got a couple here. My list for adult shows are now up to 10. So I think I'm good.
How was Huckapoo, says Charles. Huckapoo's is awesome. I got the Poppy Old Daddy's pizza. I don't know.
Yeah. The
pizza's so gigantic. I was still eating it yesterday.
It's a quarter piece of like a large pizza.
Yeah,
it's huge.
I bought a large pizza.
You got a whole pizza?
Yeah, I'm like, just give me the whole pizza.
Damn. Okay.
I ate like one slice there.
Yeah.
And then I took it home, and then I ate it for dinner on Friday night. I ate one slice for breakfast on Saturday, and then we ate the final slice on last night.
Damn. Yeah, I think you convinced me. It sounds really good. Friday after the show, I'm just going to go to Huckapoo's and eat some pizza.
Sadly, our friend Paxton was not there.
Yeah.
He was not working at that point. I think he works the later shift. But Huckapoo's jamming when I went there. And I went there at like 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I went and hung out on the beach for a while, and then I went to Huckapoo's.
Yeah, I think I'm going to head out as soon as the show's over, well, ish, on Friday, and then just go have a couple beers, have some pizza, and then head home. Yeah, we went to the draft room on Saturday. My wife doesn't drink a whole lot anymore. Have a beer occasionally, but she's like, lately, it's like beer just makes me feel bloated, and it's fine. So we went, and she had 2 margaritas, and they just did like a pint glass. It's the margarita, so it wasn't like a little bitty glass. So 2 pint glasses margaritas. Came home and passed the F out. So she needs to build that tolerance back up for the summer.
Yeah.
If not, it'll be me carrying her out a lot of places.
Gibby says, nope, I put my phone down for life events. See, I'm actually really good at doing that too, I think.
Most of mine, you'll get a theme when I get to my list. Most of them involve kids, and we live away from our family. So, a lot of it's me trying to live stream stuff. But when I go to a concert, it's like when I went to like Paul McCartney a couple years ago. I wanted to capture a few moments just so I could have it,
Sure.
So a couple pictures, some video. But at a concert, I try really hard to keep my phone away and just enjoy.
Yeah, when we're at like a big show like that, I'll take like 1 or 2 pictures, but I don't like record the entire show some people do.
Nope.
Because what are you going to do with it?
Nothing.
Yeah.
And even with the pictures I took, it's like they're still on my phone. I posted them. I think I posted them to social media, but I really don't do anything with them.
Yeah, most of the time those pictures come out so blurry and the audio so overdriven, you can't really understand half of whatever's happening just because, you're recording on your crappy phone. Let's see.
Yeah, there's Axel. There's Axel from a fuzzy picture.
It's a good pic, but
there's nothing. It's nothing fancy. Yeah. I get it. And then I have a plethora of WrestleMania tickets on this thing, or WrestleMania pictures.
Nice.
So yeah, there we go.
Bob with a great comment. He goes, people, stop recording fireworks. We've seen all of them before. They are all the same.
That's a good point. That is an excellent point.
All right, how do you want to work call-in segment?
There is
a little slow here.
Yeah, there is a brief story. There was a survey that of millennials that kind of started this. So we can read the story. I can give a couple of mine.
Yeah, we could bring up Gibby's, who says he doesn't do that.
I think that's a fair point,
yeah, too. And then I think we do that. And then also I want to bring up Bob's just because it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I think that's good, too. And then, I can say if we can, if we get nothing, we can end it after the second break.
Okay. And if we do that, we can bring up the show and the winner again. Or we can talk about my addiction to pressure washing.
Did we talk about that on the air, or was that off the air? That was on the air.
That was on the air.
Yeah.
That was the first break.
Yeah.
Dude, I just love pressure washing now.
I get it.
And the thing is, like, there's 2 attachments. There's the gun, and then there's like a vacuum attachment. It's like a round circle thing, and it's got like 2 jets that are in there, and then it's connected to. There's a phone call right there, and then there's a broom piece that swings in. So,
all right. Here's the crappy part with this. I should have done this earlier. All right, we're just gonna do this and call it a day. Rock 161, who's this?
Hey, y'all know y'all got the mute on or something, right?
What do you mean?
Man, you can't all hear the thing going on. And it's like the voice is muted or something.
Do you hear it now?
Are you saying you can't hear us when we're talking on the air, or are you saying you can't hear the music?
And the song that was just playing, it's like the lyrics were muted or something. You couldn't really hear it.
Okay. I'll look into that.
All right.
All right, thanks, man. Bye.
No idea.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, our stream is fine because I can check the audio on that, guys. Yeah, our stream is fine. When it comes to the on-air portion, we just listen in and the music sounded fine. So I don't know what's going on with that guy. Yeah, all the live stream stuff is fine. I think he was just talking about the on-air stuff. You texting Tim to take a listen?
Yeah, I'm going to.
I don't think I think he was just listening to the on-air portion. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we just checked in and we just were listening to what song 2's on right now. Yeah. We just turned it on. It was fine. I don't know. All right, so we're on the air here. Actually, we have one more song, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we have one more song, and then we're back once again with our call-in topic today. Have you ever missed a life moment because you were trying to capture it on social media? So, sorry, you said you're going to do...
Yeah, I'll read the quick survey, and then I can run through... I can run through some of mine, and then if we want to... Damn, it is fucking hot in here.
I will say it a lot of times when I tune into 106.1. It does sound muffled a lot, says Bob. Oh. Maybe not a lot, but occasionally. There's a difference. Let's see. Story, and then Cotter's doing his.
I'm going to see.
Cotter's overheating, guys. And then he just ran out. Right? All right. So, Story, Cotter, and then we have... Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm just placing out how we're going to run these stories here once again. You all right there, boss? Did we get a new car this weekend, Cotter? Cotter did get a new car.
I did.
Picks it up this weekend, or picks it up today, excuse me.
Today.
Want to come pressure wash my deck? Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, guys, I think I am slightly addicted to pressure washing. It is insanely satisfying. It definitely is insanely satisfying. Because my deck had a year's worth of pollen dried on it, and just to have it completely cleaned off, pretty awesome. Sorry, just saving some of your comments on a Word doc so I can read them here in a bit.
All right, so do you want me to, I can read this, go through mine. Do you want to save those for the second one? Just in case we don't have anybody?
Yeah. Morning, Andrew. How's it going, man? Yeah, so I figure we do the overall story, yours, and then we can come back, we can reset, we can do Gibby and Bob's, and then we can do mine.
Okay.
Mine's just talking about TV shows.
Right.
And then once again, guys, if you guys have any stories you'd love to share with us, Charles goes, I'm too old to try to get things on social media. Once again, guys, if you have any comments on this, have you ever missed a life moment because you were trying to capture it on social media? Happens to the best of us, apparently. So go ahead and drop in your stories in the stream today, and we'll share them with you here in just a little bit.
All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Cotter and Marshall Show. Be sure to get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. This morning, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. Have you ever missed a life moment because you're trying to capture it on social media? Now, this comes from a new survey where more than half of millennials say they have missed a huge life moment because they were trying to capture it on social media. The survey also found 60% say it's important for their photos to get likes, and more than 1/3 check for likes within a minute of posting a picture. Now, here's where the irony comes in, but more than 90% says it's important to live in the moment.
Yeah, so which side of the fence are you on?
I don't. As I get older,
You can't be on both. You can't straddle this fence, guys.
Now, as a parent, because I'm not a big social media poster. I mean, if I'm at an event, if it's a station event or, we're at a concert for somebody, I'll take pictures so we can post to the station's social media pages. Me personally, I'll take a couple photos, and I try really hard to enjoy the show. But as a father and living away from both my family and my wife's family, I have become the designated videoer of all events. So you got to live stream everything, take pictures of everything.
You can't even pull straws on that each time? It's just always you?
It's usually me. Yes, I would say 99% of the time it's me. And I mean, with my kids, they were in the theater department of Savannah Arts. It's like I tried to watch plays, but it was usually with me and my phone up like this, and I'm watching it through the screen.
Right.
Because if you don't watch it through the screen, all of a sudden you're filming some other kid. So you got to watch it through the screen so you make sure you're filming it.
Yeah, I always feel weird, too, when I'm at concerts or sporting events. I feel really bad when I catch myself watching the game on one of the gigantic screens inside the stadium, because I'm like, I could do this at my house. It literally is. Look down, you idiot, 2 inches. And then there's the game happening right in front of me. But yeah, I catch myself doing that sometimes, and I'm like, I have to slap myself, because I think all of our brains, especially nowadays, are absolutely attracted to a screen. That's kind of where our eyes always go.
I think it depends on where you sit in an event, because the WrestleManias we've gone to, we are literally rows away from the top of whatever stadium we're in. And if you really want to watch it, you kind of got to watch the big screen, because the ring is 2 inches small from where we sit. But no, just something popped up on my Facebook, timeline just the other day about my daughter's 8th grade graduation 4 years ago. And it was me live streaming it so my parents and my wife's parents could watch it. Yeah. So it's like I'm watching my daughter's 8th grade graduation through my phone, because I have to film it and not miss something.
And if it wasn't such a social norm, it would be the creepiest thing in the world.
Totally. Even at my kid's high school graduation just last week, thankfully they were live streaming it.
Okay.
So you could watch it. However, it was cutting in and out. So during the ceremony, my wife's mom called and said, look, the video's cutting in and out. So my wife held up her phone. It wasn't video, just the phone, so they could hear them announce my daughter's name.
Right.
But, so as a parent, I get it. It happens all the time. WrestleMania 33, when we went down to Orlando, everybody kind of knew the Hardys, were going to return to WWE at the time. And everybody thought it. I'm like, I'm going to get this on video. So, I was there, the applause and everybody, went nuts when they got announced. But once again, I was watching it through my phone because I did want to capture that so I could post it.
Exactly. So you didn't live the moment. You just recorded it.
I did not live the moment when the Hardys got announced.
People lost their minds. That clip still comes up on my newsfeed every once in a while, still the best reaction ever for a wrestler, and it was that.
Yeah, it was cool, and it was cool to be there. You got sucked into the moment quickly, but I wasn't just enjoying it and living it because I was trying to get it.
Right.
So call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. Have you ever missed a life moment because you're trying to capture it on social media? Give us a call, give us a comment, or text 800-394-1061. Latest from Rise Against. This is Nowhere Generation. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 1061.
All right. Coming up, reset. I got Give Me Bob. I can say my story. If you got any more you want to pop in there, do it on the other side of my story there, and then we'll wrap this one up. Sometimes, they're not crazy commented on. Did you ever write your name in the pollen when it comes to the pressure washing? I did not. I didn't even think of that, actually. I should have, though. It's like peeing in snow, man. No, I got let's see, I got like my gutters were like essentially a different color. So like seeing them absolutely clean, like pristine white right now, it is very satisfying.
Nice. All right. I don't know what that issue is, man. I don't know what it is.
So, I mean, did you confirm that it's happening?
I had the delay on this morning, and I think it's when that's on, because it feeds through the board differently. I went out and listened this morning, like Gibby said, at 5:15, switching back and forth. I went out and listened in my car when it was on, through the board, and it sounded fine. It sounded okay. So I don't know, and that's the frustrating part. I don't know. So I'm gonna, once we're done here, I'm gonna get a hold of Tim and have him listen. I don't know what it is, and it's really frustrating. Because you don't know. We're in here, and I don't know what it sounds like, and nobody else can really go live. So it's like balls. It's all good, Wanda. You have definitely helped more times than a lot. So we'll take it. Thank you.
There's a delay between the live and the radio.
Yeah, that's a separate delay. We've got a delay here in the building that we can put on the air. That's just there's a delay between the stream and on air. That's something we can help. That's just
it's like I think there's like a natural 3 to 5 second delay between what we're actually live in studio and the stream itself.
That's just the internet's.
Yeah.
No, I don't. This isn't a cake day issue. This is
technically it is working. So it is working. It's working. It just for some reason some guy called in and said we sounded low. I streamed me proposing to my wife on Facebook Live. My mom was holding the phone, so maybe she missed the life of it.
Probably.
There you go, Sean. You did chime in. There you go, man.
No, unfortunately, I think this has been an ongoing problem that it's really hard to rectify when I can't listen to it. I don't know. I don't know what people are hearing because I'm, obviously here in studio. I guess we can pot it up too. Yeah, we'll try that. All right, guys, be right back. We are taking your calls, comments, and text. 800-394-1061. Have you ever missed a life moment because you're trying to capture it on social media? In a new survey, more than half of millennials say they have missed a huge life moment because they're trying to capture it on social media. The survey also found 60% say it's important for their photos to get likes, and more than one-third check for likes within a minute of posting a picture.
Yeah, I think I probably do that. If I post something online, I'll definitely go back to see if it has any likes or comments on it within the first couple minutes or so. Yeah.
Okay. And then there's the irony to the whole thing, because more than 90% in the survey say it's important to live life in the moment when obviously they are not.
No.
Now, most of my situations, like I said, just come from being a dad with kids, and we live away from our family. So we need the video stuff, need the live stream stuff, got to make sure we're taking pictures for everybody to see. I mean, I did miss kind of a big moment for my oldest kid. So he designed some outfits for the Junk to Funk fashion show.
Oh, yeah.
At Savannah Arts. Big deal. So the first year, designed this awesome looking dress, and they had this theme that was candy. So it was very colorful, very cool looking. And I was taking pictures so I can send to, family and relatives. And the dress came out, and I went to take the picture. So I'm looking at it, through my phone, taking as many pictures as I can. By the time I look up, it's like I see the back of the dress walking out. So I'm like, picture looks cool. That's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, that happens. Well, we got some comments on the stream from people who've missed some life moments for sure. Actually, or they're on the other side of that survey saying they've never done that.
Right.
Gibby on the stream says, "Nope, I put my phone down for life events."
And I think that's an excellent way to do. I mean, that's the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, we all think we do that most of the time, but I still think there's probably moments where we do miss that we don't even realize we're missing. But it's good to think that way. Our buddy Sean says, I actually streamed me proposing to my wife on Facebook Live. My mom was holding the phone, so she probably missed that moment because she was capturing ours. And then our buddy Bob actually chimed in and goes, just in general, when it comes to life moments, one of them is not fireworks. Stop recording fireworks. We've seen them all before. They are all the same.
That's an excellent point. Because, I mean, at least if you're at a concert and you want some video or pictures, you're capturing the moment of something that is not once in a lifetime, but for you, maybe once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Fireworks, though,
we've seen them all.
They're all the same, guys.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that.
You know what's really cool? Just go to YouTube if you want to see some fireworks and just put in fireworks compilation videos. And they're actually way better recorded than anything you've ever done on your phone.
Now, we talked about it off air a little bit. It's like we have all of these photos from concerts and stuff on my phone. I never go back and do anything with them. I can't get myself to delete them. But I don't do anything with them.
Yeah, they're just permanently stuck on our phones. Like I have 75,000 pictures of my dogs that I've never posted. But honestly, I don't know if I could ever get myself to delete them because they're absolutely cute.
Yeah, of course.
One thing that I do a lot at my house is my wife and I will be watching TV. And a lot of times on Sundays, it's reality television day. And we just get it all out of the way that day so I don't have to watch it during the week. But there's moments my wife will react. She's like, I don't pay attention to television. I'm looking at my phone, and she goes, "Did you see that?" So I have to stop myself from looking at whatever I was looking at, and then actually rewind it. So it's like takes twice as long to watch TV shows in my house, especially on Sundays, because I just mostly refuse to watch reality television.
All right, coming up next, if you missed it earlier, we're going to announce the winner of the Welcome to Rockville 4-day passes. That's coming up next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Tony said it was just the recorded pieces. She said, we sound fine.
Just the recorded pieces.
Yeah, so she goes, just got to the car. The low was on the recorded stuff, so it's like the elements were low.
Okay.
So it just seems like that needs to go up.
Okay.
And it says, we sound fine. So when you two came on, it was normal volume.
It's just the everything around us. All right. Let's see this. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Spoiler alert, Gibby, for anyone new on the stream. Morning, Red. How are you?
Is that two things playing right there?
I don't know what you're listening to, so. I am hearing two different things play right there.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
I wonder if it's just that spot.
It could just be the spot, yeah.
That ain't good, guys. Come on.
That's not our fault.
That's not us.
That's not Timmy's either.
That's not Tim.
Tony said music was fine also.
Just the recorded stuff.
Yeah, so it sounds like our elements.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Interesting. All right. 8066.
Yeah. All right, guys. Once again, anyone new on the stream, we are doing Big Money Monday here in just a little bit. So if you haven't already, text us 1-800-394-1061. Your first name and a number between 1 and 9. We are going to roll on this very sophisticated $18 bingo machine from Amazon. Top of the line. Once again, we're going to roll for someone to win $50 cash. By cash, I mean a Visa gift card.
All right, hold on a second. I was going to play this commercial.
Hi, Sarah. Thanks. What on earth are you doing? No problem.
I'm going to fly this drone to see if there's any traffic delays.
Yep, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not right.
No, not at all.
We were just listening back to a commercial that was playing when we were just monitoring the radio station, and it doesn't sound quite right.
No, it definitely does not sound right. All right.
There's Greg. What's up, man? Andrew goes, I blame the roofers for any issues I may be having. Thank you. The roofers are also gone, so I don't know if that's going to hold up anymore. We can't really blame them. So, quick question: did the roofers only replace our portion of the building's roof? Are they not going to do like the other portions of the building?
We don't have like the slanted, fancy roof. We just have like probably the tar boring, because we had like all of the satellites and everything we needed on ours. I don't know. That's a good question.
Would you like for me to choose our Big Money Monday person as you're messing with that?
Yes, if you don't mind.
Let's try this one. All right. Tony said the understanding was the roofers were only doing ours. The blue stuff is fine. Okay, well, that's nice. Good for the blue stuff people. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for hanging out with us on the stream. Cotter's fixing some stuff on the back end, so we're set for Big Money Monday. Going to give you the details on our winner of Welcome to Rockville tickets. He's already gotten back to us. He's very excited.
I like that. All right, so kill that. So that's done. So that spot won't play again. That's good.
Two guys named Chris are pranking y'all, so they sent roofers to fix the roof. And the prank that went on for almost 2 months. So good for those guys.
They got their money worth out of that one.
It seemed like a very expensive prank for them to run it that long. Greg says, just got my sound to work. I think Tim Janier may have been in my office. Oh, okay. So is the solution just plugging the cord back into your computer, Greg? Is that the issue? Greg, how did your run go this past weekend? I think Greg was telling us he was going to go running.
I mean, that sounds fine.
Sounds good to me, man.
I don't get it. I don't know, guys. It's so frustrating.
All right, stop messing with it. Start paying attention.
Well, I mean, if it sounded like ass over the air, that's the bad thing because, I mean, people aren't going to listen. So I don't know. That's the majorly frustrating part. I'm going to see if Tim can listen.
Oh, look at the show off of Greg running a 5K in 25 minutes.
Jesus. And didn't think an old man could move that fast.
He goes, I didn't know it was going to be on the beach. Well, I'm sure that was a fun surprise, wasn't it? If you run a 5K on the beach, are you wearing shoes? Or are you just, did you go barefoot? I think I would still wear shoes. Yeah, over the weekend, once again, got hardcore into pressure washing Saturday. Yesterday, went to a kind of a going away party for my buddies Kelly and Andrew. They're moving to Massachusetts because they're a couple massholes. So they're moving back. Andrew's originally from that area, so congrats to those guys. You know, making moves, doing good stuff. But went to a little pool party yesterday. Swung by, grabbed some sushi 3 feet away from where you were, and then I just stayed in and watched reality television and Vikings. I watched more Vikings last night.
Nice.
I think I watched like 4 episodes. It was ridiculous. The show's incredible. If you guys haven't watched Vikings, I think the majority of it is on Amazon Prime. I had like get Peacock for a month to watch, for some reason, 10 episodes the stupid Amazon doesn't have. Juana says, we're listening to the radio and it sounds fine.
Okay, I don't.
There you go.
We'll see. If you guys can listen, if you're listening and don't mind listening for the next 10-ish minutes on the radio, that'd be awesome because we'll have some elements play. We're going to talk. I don't, like I said, I don't know. Don't know, man.
Juana wants to know, or Tony wants to know how your daughter's graduation party went.
I think everything went well. My wife, as always, got way too much food. I'll be eating Italian beef for the next week and a half.
Yeah, I just came over and drank beers.
Yeah, we've got meatballs.
For days.
So many meatballs. So much fruit. She got a fruit tray. She got a veggie tray.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, I mean, I have eaten Italian beef every day since Friday.
Wow.
And I probably will for the next week.
You're a beefy boy.
And then
I'm a salad boy. You're a beefy boy.
I don't let it go to waste, man. But then we're thinking, both kids out of the house, all the money we're going to save when it comes to buying food.
Right.
Can't wait.
Well, your wife doesn't eat. She's like 100 pounds maybe. She's a tiny woman. And then, it's mostly you're just going to be buying like green hatch chilies and beer. So you are going to save a ton of money.
Going to be living my best life. Living my best life.
Watch The Last Kingdom on Netflix if you like Vikings. Oh, right on. Yeah, I like Vikings. They did 10 episodes a season for like the first 3 seasons. And there's 6. And I'm like, I'm going to burn through the show in no time.
Yeah.
Season 4, they did 20.
Jeez.
So like I'm on like I just got to season 5 and it's taken a minute. Is it Italian beef a northern thing? I only know people from the north that make it.
It's a Chicago-y kind of thing.
It's like a Midwesty thing. I'll say. I won't just relegate it to Chicago, but yeah, it's definitely a Midwest thing. We last time we made Italian beefs at the house, it may have been 2019. It's been a minute.
Yeah, we just got like some chuck roast, threw it in the crock pot all day. You just throw some Italian seasoning in it. That's it. Nothing fancy.
Red says, took the kiddos to the playground and had a set of monkey bars. Well, the kiddos challenged me. Whoa, I'm out of shape. My shoulders are yelling at me. But morning, I did the monkey bars. Yep. Yeah, that happens. That happens.
I remember, like, as a kid, monkey bars, super easy flying across those things.
Oh, yeah.
As an adult, those are not easy at all.
Yeah. It's a challenge to yourself to realize how old we've gotten when you play on children's playground equipment and you die from it.
Charles, we had the end of the year ceremony for the track team yesterday. The kids gave coaches awards. I was voted coach most likely to be late for every practice.
Congratulations.
It's also known as the Jake Thompson Award.
Well, you'd have to show up. You'd have to show up to actually get that award. He probably wouldn't do that. I did see Jake on Saturday night, and a member of the Horde was hanging out with me, playing poker, and he let Jake know that we talk about him every day.
Don't do that. Why you do that?
It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward. Now he's like, I'm going to have to listen now. He won't.
He won't. All right, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Cotter and Marshall show all weekend long had your chance to like, share, and comment for your chance to win 4-day passes to Welcome to Rockville this November in Daytona. And Marshall, we've got a winner.
That's right. Our winner. 3-name guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't trust 3-name guys, but I trust this 3-name guy. He was on it. He's very excited. So congratulations to John Michael England. That's just how you say his name.
You got to.
Yeah. I mean, I could say John Michael England.
No.
And you're like,
no.
Did I even talk?
No.
Did anyone even hear me?
Nope.
But when I say John Michael England, everyone hears that name. So congratulations, 3-name dude. won himself 4-day passes, GA passes, to Welcome to Rockville, 9 Inch Nails, Disturbed, and 2 nights of Metallica, plus 1,000 other bands. It's going to be a lot of fun for him.
Yeah, it's going to be good. More chances to score tickets as that show gets closer because, of course, our focus is all about the 20th anniversary show on Saturday, July 3rd. That goes down at Trustees Garden, teamed up with Connect Savannah, and it features Puddle of Mud, Filter, Sponge, and local guys Lilac.
Now, last week, you actually teased there may be another local band joining the bill. Is that still true?
That is true. I am one step away from the final confirmation.
Okay.
So
we're signing contracts.
There is an agreement. I think contract is probably too official.
No, it's contracts.
We'll just say agreement.
We're dotting I's, crossing T's, sending emails.
So hopefully tomorrow on the show, we'll make that announcement.
Well, tomorrow's going to be a big day because we have a special announcement tomorrow that we're dropping.
Oh, there's that too?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a busy day tomorrow.
I'm so happy you just remembered.
I'm sorry. You sent the text yesterday. That was in the past.
Yeah.
What's going on?
That was yesterday's problem.
All right. So we'll make that announcement yesterday, but get your tickets now or tomorrow. Get your tickets now for the 20th anniversary show coming up Saturday, July 3rd. You can get tickets at rock1061.com. Also, etix.com. Coming up next, we got to talk Big Money Monday. Also, unpopular music opinions. Got a list off of BuzzFeed, I believe, and I've added some of my own personal.
Oh, wow.
Unpopular music opinions.
Look at you trying. I totally didn't do that.
We got that coming up next. Here's the Smashing Pumpkins, Rock 1061.
Wanda said, sounds good again on the radio. Y'all sound loud and clear.
Okay. I don't get it, man.
Maybe it was just a bad moment.
Be.
Maybe the station was just maybe the station went into the bathroom.
Because I had somebody at the Harley event, the couple that moved down from like Pennsylvania that loved the show.
Sure.
The husband, big fan of Torture Tuesday.
Yeah.
She was like, occasionally when you guys, do stuff, you play stuff, I can't hear it all that well. So it's been something that I've heard from multiple people.
Right.
So.
Phil goes, I had no idea he didn't know. I figured someone would have said something to him by now.
Thanks, Phil. Appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah. No, it was fine though. It was fine. It's fun.
No, it's all good. Tim, it all sound right to me.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. That's Pat's problem. Look, it's fixed.
It's fixed.
It's already fixed. Tony says, I throw a half a bottle of sliced pepperoncino in mine for very slight heat.
No, it's a good idea.
What is that?
It's just like the pepperoncinis. Is that what she was talking about?
I have no. Is that what it is?
Where's she at? I don't see the.
Phil, I agree. Those stories were amazing. Hold on. Why did I think it was like a?
I don't know.
What is that? Sorry, guys. Marshall's Googling something right now. Pepperoncino is how you say it? Hold on. Its Wikipedia entry says, first line, not to be confused with pepperoni. Pepperoncino?
Is it look like a banana pepper? A small version of a banana pepper?
Yeah, but it's red. It's like reddish.
Red.
Yeah.
Okay. Pepperoncini. Oh, thank you.
Is the generic
Tim
Italian
Danger.
name for hot chili peppers.
Okay.
Specifically, some regional cultivatives of the species. The sweet pepper is called pepperon. All right, cool. All right.
Pepperoncini, according to Tim the engineer. He chimed in on the chat.
He's a former, Tim the engineer, former chef.
That is true.
Yeah. Funny enough, he's never made us a damn thing.
He can come in and do the Low Country Boil.
Tim, you know how to make a good Low Country Boil? The thing is, like, Tim's not from the Georgia area.
No, I know.
He's originally from Alaska, and I think he goes,
yes, I do.
Tim, but do you know how to do a proper Low Country Boil? Would you say that your Low Country Boil is on par with what anyone would say is a great Low Country Boil in the area?
Been here for nearly 20 years, man. So I don't know if you heard it last week, because Marshall obviously, is not just not a fan of Low Country Boil in general. So somebody commented that we should, have somebody come in and make a proper one. We could try it. So we thought it was a great idea to do one morning, like on a Beer for Breakfast Friday.
Yeah.
So we had a nice Low Country Boil as we drank some beers. So if we bought The equipment. If we bought, all the food and stuff, would you come in and do up a Low Country boil one morning?
Yeah, Tim, do you have like the stuff, like the?
Yeah, I guess we would need that, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we would need the utensils.
I think I can get that.
Yeah,
needed. I think I know a guy.
Okay. Tony says, I feel like I'm educating you all the time, Marshall. It's pretty easy to teach me anything. I don't know anything. I dropped out of college. I've really been fussing my way through life till this point. So, honestly, kudos to you. Plus, you're so much older than me, Tony. Like, you probably have like years and years of, learning stuff over me. I mean, just Jesus.
She's gonna kill me. She's so gonna kill you.
She knows the door code to our place too. She could probably come in here and stab me very easily.
All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out, Cotter and Marshall Show. Of course, you can always check out the stream, join the Horde, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. You can also listen to the show. Download the Rock 1061 app for free. Get us on your in-home smart speaker. And check us out at rock1061.com. Big Money Monday is coming up right around the corner. This is your chance to score a $50 Visa gift card.
Yeah, we tell you guys all week long, always. Text in any point, doesn't matter. Your first name and a number between 1 and 9, and then we randomly choose someone to roll for every single Monday. And we're going to do that in a little bit for your chance to win a $50 Visa gift card.
All right, came across a BuzzFeed list of unpopular music opinions. We're going to read a couple of these, see if we agree or disagree. If you guys have an unpopular music opinion, you can text it, 800-394-1061. You can comment on the stream if you're there. I've got a couple I'm going to add to this list.
Okay.
But going to start with number one. Eminem is very talented. I can appreciate that. However, to me, he sounds like a ticked-off chihuahua.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Come on, really? Eminem is incredible. Now, once again, this is not Cotter's personal opinion. This is the number one, unpopular opinion according to BuzzFeed. For some reason, this made number one. This is a bad take.
Yeah, I never thought that. To me, a chihuahua is just this. Yep, 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 yep. And I mean, that's not.
Well, now that you say it, like Eminem does sound exactly like that.
I never got that impression with Eminem.
No, I didn't get that either. I don't agree with that one. Number two, it's an unpopular opinion, but I kind of agree with the first Limp Bizkit album wasn't bad, and I kind of agree with that.
Yeah,
I kind of agree. It actually wasn't. It wasn't that bad. I think it's a solid take.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of that same thing can be said about some of the early Nickelback albums. You look at some of those ones early on, you're like, man, that was really good.
Yeah.
And then they, just kind of went downhill.
Did they go downhill? Because I feel like they've put out the same album over and over again.
Yeah, well, I've got one of those takes when I get to my specific list. But yeah, I mean, everything after a while, it's just like, is this the same song, just different weird lyrics, or no?
Of
Nickelback. You were talking about Nickelback.
Yeah, because I mean, there was the whole theory that Nickelback just has like the same two chords they play, and they just pretty much switch up the words as the same exact song. But yeah, anyway.
Also on this list, now these aren't our personal opinions. This is a list we found on BuzzFeed of unpopular music opinions. U2 is boring.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. They're iconic.
No, I agree, iconic. Now, I will say, some of their newer stuff doesn't... Did they phone it in? They phone it in.
Well, I mean, they put it on our phones. So technically, yeah. Did they phone it in? Yes, with that one album.
Yeah.
So throwing that out there.
Some of their newer stuff. I mean, the classic stuff all day long.
Well, that's why. I mean, like, look, if you're in an older band, there's no reason to make new music after the age of 50. Most of the time, we don't need to hear new music from you. Just live on the classics.
Yeah, okay, I get that. Also on this list, I think I agree with this one. You don't have to know the band member names and history to be a fan. Music is about the sound and how it makes you feel. It feels like a trivia cult.
Sometimes it can be. And I've actually went and played music trivia here. I think it was down at PS Tavern like a year or two ago. And I honestly felt so dumb. I never felt so dumb in my life when I actually showed up to that trivia, because I'm like, you're the radio guy. I'm on my team. And then I couldn't answer a thing. And they just kind of looked at me like, dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I just didn't know anything. And then there was a lot of 70s stuff, which I just didn't grow up with. I grew up, the late 80s. I caught some of that, hair metal stuff. I caught the tail end of it, and then I was all grunge, and like that's what I grew up with. So like, and they didn't touch any of that except for like one, and I was like, oh, I got that. But the rest of it, I was just so stupid, I couldn't answer any of it.
No, there's always that. It's not that our job comes with a lot of pressure, but you always got that friends. Oh, you work in radio, you'll know this song.
Exactly.
And I'm so bad at that.
They play me some obscure Black Sabbath song.
Sorry, guys, don't know.
Let me throw out an unpopular opinion of mine.
Okay.
Because I know we're going to get to some of yours in a bit, and I didn't really write any other mine down. One, the worst song we play on the radio station, this radio station right here, Danzig's Mother.
You do not like that song.
I hate that song. I don't know. I think it seems to like follow me. No matter what radio station I've worked for, and I've worked all across the country, I just don't understand why this song, it like grates me. It just like, it's nails on a chalkboard. And for some reason, it's always on when I'm in the car. Like I hear it I think when I'm in my car.
I know your schedule.
And you specifically put Danzig's Mother in there just for me.
All right, we're going to continue to run down this list. They are unpopular musical opinions. Also get some mine that I'll throw in there. And Big Money Monday. A lot to get to before we wrap up the 7 o'clock hour. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1. All right.
And that's why some people I'm sure will love Danzig's Mother, and that's great. Andrew goes, the worst song y'all play is anything Kid Rock. Well, the good news is we only play Danzig like once a day, and I doubt we even play Kid Rock once a day, do we?
I mean, you got Cowboy and Bada da Ba. Those are the only two songs we really play, so you could get one a day probably.
Yeah. So the good news is you don't have to turn the channel a lot. All right, so coming up next, do you want to wrap up Unpopular and then do Big Money, or do you want to flip-flop it? Okay.
Yeah, let's wrap up Unpopular and then end on hopefully a high note.
Yeah.
Do you have a person?
Yes, I have chosen.
You want to say it or you want to wait?
I'll say it live on the air.
Okay, perfect.
I love Tony here, so I just gave crap to Tony. She says, sadly, you still beat me at trivia. Cotter and I are the same age. Also, the people's elbow may become part of your next massage.
Yes. Speaking of, missing out on life moments, let me video that. Creed. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I will listen to Nickelback over Creed.
What?
I just, Creed's not my thing, man.
Maybe it's because I think my wife's turned my opinion around on Creed because she loves Creed.
Right.
I like Creed. I'm in. Give me Creed. Not as bad as you think. It's not as bad. Their stuff is solid. Yeah. Their stuff is really good.
I can't stand Nickelback. I'm not saying they're my favorite, but I'll choose them over Creed.
Yeah. Who else has an unpopular music opinion? Greg says Hanson is overrated. I don't think anyone ever thought Hanson was rated in the first place.
I do want to try their beer just because, I don't know, why not?
Yeah, the guys bought it. Yeah, they bought a brewery and they made their own beer.
Oh.
Creed only put out 3 or 4 albums. You can't say old Creed was good.
Tim coming in. The Beatles suck.
Wow, that's a tough one, right?
I'm sorry, man.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree.
I love the Beatles. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean agreeing.
Yeah, I can't take that one legitimately. The Beatles were icons, incredible music, weird, different. They did something like Sgt. Pepper's to the White House. Like it was all they were insane. They were insane people, and it was awesome.
I mean, the Beatles did what most bands want to be able to do. They reinvented themselves multiple times, and everybody bought into it every time. A lot of bands try, especially now, it's like they want to try something different. As soon as they try something different, they're like, just give me that last album again. The Beatles were able to go from just a boy pop band to this, band that was doing all these experimental things, and they continued to sell and they continued to do well. So, yeah, I disagree, man. Yeah, everything's overplayed, and I agree with that. Tony, no, I agree with you when it comes to the Nirvana thing. That's one of the things I was going to get to on my list. I love Nirvana, but I think, to me, they're not the best band to come out of Seattle. And that makes sense, Sean.
Sean, I agree. I don't like the Eagles. I also don't like the Eagles. I like Hotel California. I can sing that song at karaoke. That's it.
I mean, with the Eagles, it's like, obviously great musicians, great songwriters, but it's just like, I don't know. It's like easy. It's too easy listening for me. Going to a show.
Eagles? Yeah. How about Phil Mickelson this damn weekend? Dude was on fire. Yeah. Phil Mickelson went hardcore, hardcore on his regimen stuff. He lost a bunch of weight, and then he started playing, he said, 36 holes of golf every day. Most recently, here in the last couple months.
Right.
So I think Phil was actually built to win the championship this weekend. Tim the Engineer says New Hansen is really good, by the way. What? First of all, there's New Hansen.
Okay, first of all, you hate the Beatles, but the New Hansen's really good.
That was, I'm pretty sure, a Big Lebowski comment right there from Sean. I hate the effing Eagles, man. Hansen never stopped making albums, dude.
Wanda's in. Wait, there's New Hansen?
So, Tim, hold on. You don't like the Beagles. Sorry. Man, it'd be awesome if there was a band called the Beagles. Hold on. Tim the Engineer, you don't like the Beatles, but you've been following Hansen's career, album to album. Just asking for a friend. We're totally not judging you. Well, that's seriously questionable.
All right, we got about 3 minutes. Stop making Hansen trying to happen. It's not happening.
That's a tough one, Tim. That's a tough take. I honestly, kudos to you for laying that one out there. I would never say that out loud. He goes, no, I just found a bunch of albums one night when I was going down a rabbit hole. I don't believe that at all. I believe Tim the Engineer is a Hansen fan. Is everyone willing to drop in $1 and we'll all buy Tim the Engineer a Hansen shirt for his birthday? Well, oh yeah, he probably already has one. Good point. Yeah, we all may need to rethink Tim being part of the horde.
Man, they're turning on you, Tim.
Tim has their discography in the CD holder and a sun visor.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Tim, you happy you're here, buddy? Hey, my Celine Dion shirt is so awesome. The death metal My Heart Will Go On shirt, it's sick. This is sick. Ask me to name one Celine Dion song outside of this, and I can't, just so you know. I would just say Love. I feel like every song is probably called Love.
I can.
This Love, A Love, Our Love. I bet you those are 3 Celine Dion songs.
All right, Celine Dion songs. My Heart Will Go On.
Yeah.
Power of Love.
Okay.
To Love You More.
Yeah.
All by Myself.
How many other love songs
That's
are
what
there?
I'm looking.
Come on.
Drove all night.
Give me some love. Give me some love, Celine Dion.
That's about it. I mean, there's probably more, but that was the only ones that popped up. Here we go. List of songs recorded by Celine Dion. Holy crap. There's a monster list.
Rhett goes, Tim, bop, I'll fix it.
Here you go. Love by Another Name. Love Can Move Mountains. Love Doesn't Ask Why. Love Is All We Need. Love Is On the Way. Love Lights the World. Lovers Never Die. Love and Proof. Love Me Back to Life. Love You Blind. Those are all ones that just start with the word love.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Say we're doing good time-wise. We just pick a couple more of these off the list. Probably even just the first 3 since they kind of fit what we're doing.
4, 5, and 6?
7, 8, 9, right? Or I don't know. I deleted part of the list.
Yeah.
It's the
Chili, Zepp, and Foo?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, yeah.
And then I'll give mine, and then we can do big money.
Cool.
I like it.
I don't know if you saw Greg's comment. Pretty awesome. If Tim the Engineer comes to the 20th anniversary show, A, don't let him near the soundboard. B, we're stealing his fanny pack.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. We got Big Money Monday coming up in just minutes. First, going to continue to run down this list of unpopular musical opinions. Now, this is off a list we found on BuzzFeed. You threw out there your own personal one that you just basically hate Glenn Danzig's mother.
Yeah. I don't know why it follows me. There's songs that stalk you through your life. Danzig's mother is always on. It'll always find me.
I've got a couple I'm going to run down first. We'll finish up this list. This is once again from BuzzFeed. I am so tired of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I can't escape them, and all their songs sound the same.
Yeah, so it's essentially, for me, just replace the Chili Peppers with Danzig. Yeah. That's my life.
I would say that the one thing that has stood out to me for years about the Chili Peppers, and I don't know why, they have a thing about geography. It's like they love to put location names in their songs.
Oh, yeah. And it's mostly California / Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, it's so weird. And then you got Around the World, which is like his opus of this is my love of geography right here, all wrapped up in one song. Next one, I never got the hype of Stairway to Heaven being some all-time great song. It's a good song, but that's about as far as I'm going to go with it.
Did Stairway to Heaven get like the bump up because it was so long?
Possibly.
Because it's like an 8-minute song, right?
Yeah, it was never officially a single. The band never officially released it.
Yeah, and then, of course, it's been in legal hell for years because they've gotten sued on it because people claim to have written it or something to the effect of that, but all that's not true. But, yeah, I mean, Stairway to Heaven, I like the song. I'm not crazy about it. So I guess I kind of get in with this unpopular opinion. I get it.
Yeah. This one I don't like. Foo Fighters are an average, middle-of-the-road band at best.
I feel like that's a personal attack on me. The Foo Fighters are incredible. I mean, we lost Nirvana, which was one of the biggest losses in music history, especially for, someone like me. I grew up with grunge music. Nirvana was part of my life. I was early teens at that point. Nirvana meant everything. And then when Kurt passed, now I didn't have anything. And then I suddenly got the Foo Fighters, and it filled that hole for me. So, I mean, the Foo Fighters, average, middle-of-the-road band. Are you kidding me? No way.
All right, here's a couple that I've got. Unpopular musical opinions. After the first album, all of Disturbed's music sounds the same.
That and Godsmack.
Yeah.
I will say them and Godsmack. They put out the same album since their debuts. I agree with that.
I will say the last album from Godsmack, to me, stood out as one of their best in years.
Okay.
But yes, typically I get. Speaking of Nirvana, and Tony on the stream kind of brought this up. I like Nirvana. Don't take this the wrong way. But they're not the best band to come out of Seattle, out of the grunge era, out of the 90s. I mean, to me, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, both better bands than Nirvana.
That's the one thing, though. Nirvana only has this finite,
I get it.
4-album, 5-album kind of catalog. And Soundgarden and Pearl Jam, they gave us more. But was it all the quality of maybe all that Nirvana that we got? I don't know. And I think, personally, I like Nirvana's music probably over those other two bands.
Okay. I mean, I'd put Pearl Jam's 10 over Nevermind, album-wise.
Okay.
I mean,
I would put Bleach over 10, though, which their album before that.
And I get that. That's fair.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. They're just not, I mean, they're great. I love them. Don't take it the wrong way. I just think there are better bands to come out of that era. And finally, I'll say it, I still love ska music. Don't care. I love, give me some trumpets, some trombones.
Some Real Big Fish, No Doubt.
Some Real Big Fish.
What other ska bands really lasted outside of...
Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, they're still ish around.
Who else?
Real Big Fish?
Yeah.
Did you mention that?
I think there's the three. There was the three Squirrel Nut Zippers? Were they one? Kind of. No, not really, but kind of.
They kind of got lumped into it, maybe.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's just happy.
Yeah.
It just puts a smile on my face every time. I'm in.
All right. Yeah. No, I get that. I like ska. Yeah.
All right. It is time to play Big Money Monday. We got a $50 gift card to give away. Of course, all weekend, you get to text us your name and a number 1 through 9 for your chance to win. Marshall, who are we playing for today?
Hold on. I didn't break it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so today we're playing for Andrew. Andrew wanted the number 4.
Okay, I like this.
So once again, this is Big Money Monday.
Yep.
What we do is we roll this very sophisticated, high-priced dollar Amazon bingo machine that we bought for $18. And here we go. Let's see. All right, here is the ball. Once again, Andrew chose the number 4.
Okay.
4 is on this ball. He'll win $50 from us.
I like it.
The number is, Cotter, 17.
So sorry.
This is the worst.
Throw the bingo machine away with disgust.
I hate it. I'm sorry, Andrew. We failed you.
It's okay. Have a chance to win next Monday. Don't forget, starting on Friday, text us your first name and a number 1 through 9 for your chance to win. All right, coming up top of the 8 o'clock hour, Rick and Morty dropped another trailer in honor of that. We're going to power rank our favorite adult cartoons.
Right.
So if you have any, you can text those in 800-394-1061 or hit us up on the stream. But your favorite adult cartoons, will power rank ours up next. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 1061.
Andrew, I'm sorry, dude. I feel like I failed you. 17? 17? Bull. Greg goes, I'm almost surprised Marshall doesn't have a song for the losers. Should I do like a ballot?
Wolf, we need a loser's bed. Let's find a music that we can play that, you can use as your inspiration.
Let's just do Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On.
Well, I'll find the instrumental version.
Near, far, wherever you are, you still didn't win. Ow. I just stood up and got electrically shocked in my left ear through my headphones.
That could be an issue. That's weird.
You think?
Dan?
Wasn't 7 last week's? How about Mother? Yeah, I think 7 was last week's number. Archer is criminally underrated. I don't care what anyone says. I agree with you. I love Archer. Archer is definitely... So we have a list. We're going to power rank our top 3 each, or possibly top 5. I don't know. What do we decide on? 5
Let's
or 3?
do 5.
Yeah, we'll do 5.
We've got plenty of time. Jeremy, Sublime, no S. Oh my God, yes, totally. Sublime.
Would you say they're a ska band? I don't really think they're a ska.
They had that trumpet kind of that sound. I would say that there's some of those that would fit into that.
Hold on, let me check out.
Google.
Once again, Marshall's Googling something. Ska bands. The Bosstones, Less Than Jake, The Specials, Madness, The Slackers, Voodoo Glow Skulls.
Oh, Madness, Our House. So Our House.
Yeah.
They're like from the 80s, old school ska.
Yeah, Sublime's on the list.
Yeah.
I never really thought. Goldfinger, I know them. The Aquabats, Rancid, Mustard Plug.
Haven't heard of them.
Wow.
But I'm interested.
Big D and the Kids Table. I've heard of them 100. Oh, Buck 09. You just don't realize how much ska you know.
Yeah.
Andrew, dude, I'm sorry. We failed you this week. We'll try again next Monday. They can't all be winners, all right? Alice in Chains is the best band from Seattle. I kind of like that take. I kind of like that one.
I don't know. I go back and forth between Alice in Chains and Soundgarden.
Honestly, no offense to Pearl Jam, and I love Pearl Jam, I wouldn't put them in the best band from Seattle conversation.
No, I would say Soundgarden to me, I don't know, man. Yeah, and I would say, to me, it would be Soundgarden, Alice in Chains 1, 2, Pearl Jam 3, Nirvana 4. And it's not even, when you say 4, it sounds bad. It's just, they're 4 great bands. You just, one of them has to be 4.
But I mean, if you're looking at those 4 bands, if I said most iconic out of all of them, it's Nirvana.
Nirvana, 100%, agreed.
The most talented, I think it would probably be, you know what? Most talented technically is Pearl Jam.
You think so?
I think, yeah, just musicianship. I think the most talented is Pearl Jam, but I think the best band, therefore, I think the best songs,
right,
over the most success of time, man, possibly.
It's hard, man.
I mean, it's Alice in Chains or Soundgarden, and I agree with that.
Jerry Cantrell, the guitar player, lead guitar player for Alice in Chains, completely an underrated dude. I mean, his solo stuff is fantastic.
I went and saw Jerry Cantrell do a Halloween show at the Madison in Peoria, Illinois.
Okay.
He dressed up, I think, in one of those big sumo suits and still played amazing.
I mean, and you got to think, too, toward the end of the band, because, I mean, he does a lot. He sings, too. I mean, Lane was obviously the lead singer, but he did a lot of singing. Toward the end of their run, when Lane was, really in a rough spot, he did most of the singing for that band.
Yeah.
I mean, he really carried them toward the end. All right, so we got a couple tunes, Korn and then Green Day. Then we'll get into our favorite adult cartoons.
Nice. Greg, what breweries did you go to? He said Greg said he dropped our names at a bunch of breweries.
One of them was called Side Hustle. Sent me a picture.
Nice. Where was he at? What? Greg, where were you this weekend? I didn't even heard of that Side Hustle place.
I hadn't either. I didn't ask him where he was, but I did see it.
Let's see. Tony, I could not agree more. The Dream seasons in Archer were not good. I just didn't care for them. And they did like 2 or 3. It was way too many. They should just didn't want. And especially now that Jessica Walters passed away, I mean, how are they going to...
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they have this next season in the can. I think that's already done, but how do you replace her?
Yeah, you don't.
Outside of just killing the character on the show, which is a little aggro, you know? I have not... Actually, I kind of bowed out of Archer with the Dream season, the last one, with like the Island one, and I haven't gone back and watched the last season. It kind of... I don't know, those kind of put me off. They just weren't up to the same quality. Oh, he went to Lot 9 over in Bluffton, which I've been to before, and Side Hustle I've never even heard of before. We'll have to look up Side Hustle. It's on Hilton Head Island.
I didn't know it was there. Holy crap. I thought it was like an out-of-market place you went to.
They're very small, but have some good brews.
I'm curious. Side Hustle Brewery. Oh, by the way, we talked about giving plasma last week.
Yeah.
All weekend, I got ads for giving plasma on Facebook.
Did you?
All weekend.
I didn't even look. I guess maybe I was getting served those too. I didn't even look.
Monday, they're open 3 to 5. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they're open 2 to 8.
Yeah, you can tell they're definitely a small place because they have possibly the worst logo ever. What is that?
It's a wave, I'm guessing?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's got to be a wave.
No, I know it is, but it's also that bad where it could be looked upon. It looked like a pigeon's head from here.
Interesting. Monday, 3 to 5. Then they're not open Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 2 to 8. I'm curious now. Let's see what their beers are.
Yeah.
Rocket Emoji, which is a double IPA. Point Break, which is an IPA. Refraction is an IPA. And there's your Mother Fruited Sour. Night Surf Pastry Stout, rich chocolate, coconut, and vanilla beans. I'm down for that. There's your Father, Fruited Sour. Beta 3, Accidentally on Purpose. A Kavik Pilsner. South Island is... Oh, shit. Oh, my God. All kinds of beers.
Yeah, they got way too many beers.
Is
this Vince's house?
Don't know if all these are on tap, but...
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sold out. Oh, here we go. Okay. So they have the Rocket Emoji. They have the Point Break. They have the Refraction and your Mother, Night Surf. And then
Greg mentions that Point Break and There's Your Mother are both good.
Okay. Okay, a lot of those they're out right now. Okay, I'm intrigued. I didn't know that place was there. I'd like to go check them out now.
Did not know it existed.
I'm always down to see a new brewery.
Well, we should just get them in for
beer for breakfast.
For beer for breakfast.
I agree.
We are actually we're kind of booked out for beer for breakfast. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I've got I just met the guys from Brewdog last week. They're coming in August. So I think we're pretty much good through mid-July right now. So we're booked out for the next month or two. All right, what do we got coming up next? Cotter mentioned it, but we're going to Power Rank adult cartoons. I'll share that Rick and Morty trailer as well.
Yeah, there you go.
So yesterday morning, I get an email from Cotter, and he essentially wrote down the entire internet in an email and sent it to me. So what we do is we send each other the links for the show, and we decide what we're going to talk about from that. So he sends me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You sent me 15 links.
Yeah.
We don't have, we have time in the show to talk about me 5 of those 15. And he wrote down everything. And my first response to him was, Jesus, did you leave anything for me?
Nope. Used all the internet. It's all gone.
All the internet's gone. Let's see.
Well, I just kept looking. Well, that's potential. That's potential. Let's throw it all in there.
Everything has potential. We can talk about everything. If you guys are Rick and Morty fans like we are, they just put out the newest trailer. It premieres on June 20th. But I went ahead and dropped it in the stream just in case you haven't seen it yet. It's 2 minutes long, but check it out whenever you want. But once again, oh, look, the bot showed up. But once again, if you want to check out the latest trailer from Rick and Morty, I just dropped it in the stream for you guys.
Are all the episodes? Are they doing any of the newer episodes on HBO Max, or is it all just Cartoon Network and Adult Swim?
My guess is they'll show up on HBO Max after the season is over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I obviously still don't have cable.
Can we do an elevator bit for the doctor office, Wanda? Oh, popping into the doc shows up. Ooh. Possibly. Animaniacs and Flux, Ren and Stimpy, and of course, I forgot Ren and Stimpy. Damn. Yep. Dude, you guys could become famous.
So tempting. Those bots are so tempting.
Yeah, they said that to us when we only had like 3 people watching us at any given time. So obviously it still hasn't worked. Oh, kudos to the Horde on Friday's show.
Oh, yeah.
Friday, we hit an all-time high on viewership on the show, and it was ridiculous. I'm talking like, it wasn't like just like a little bit over the all-time high. It was like 33% higher than we've ever gotten high. It was ridiculous.
Thank you guys for getting us so high.
We were so high.
So high. So for this, we can mention obviously the Rick and Morty.
Mm-hmm.
Do what? Do like our top or bottom 3 of the 5, like 3, 4, 5, 4, and 3, and then come back for the top 2 in the second break.
Yes.
If that's cool.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Because then we'll have trivia. So we should be doing all right time-wise.
So I haven't got approval on Green Day yet, but it looks like we'll have Green Day tickets.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what we're going to give away here because I don't have a whole lot at this point. I mean, we can give away another pair of Puddle and Mud tickets.
Yeah.
Or I could give away a prize pack of just a bunch of Rock 106.1 stuff. I got to send some stuff out anyway to that guy up in Beaufort.
Yeah, let's do a prize pack.
All right.
We got about 30 seconds, y'all.
Does it mean you should give more tickets away for Horde listeners only? Yeah, we'll probably do more of that in the future.
We will.
Not today.
All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Everybody is invited to become part of the Horde. To do that, all you got to do is join us on the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch each and every morning from 6 until 10. While you're there, like, follow, and subscribe. As always, you can listen to the show, download the Rock 106.1 app for free, get us on your in-home smart speaker, or check us out at rock1061.com. Now, Rick and Morty dropped a new trailer for their upcoming season coming out June 20th. In my opinion, the best trailer of the bunch. I think it was the third one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, the show is, last season was a little bit of a downer compared to the first 3 seasons, but I still love Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get our hands on some new stuff. Once again, that's debuting on Adult Swim on June 20th.
Yeah, and I really love the fact that they use Sabotage from the Beastie Boys in the trailer. It just really, I don't know, it worked really, really well.
Just amped up the energy.
All right, so because of this and because of the return of Rick and Morty, we're going to power rank, and we're going to do our top 5 because there's so many. We're going to power rank our favorite adult cartoons. I mean, we didn't really put down criteria for what makes an adult cartoon, but, geared toward adults.
Yeah, if it's on the Disney Channel, it's out.
I might have one. I might have one.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and dive into it. Age before beauty over here. I demand that you go first, Cotter.
All right, I'm going. If we're talking adult cartoons, I'm going all in on this list at number 5 with Heavy Metal. It's the only movie I've got on here.
Oh, okay.
Came out in 1981. It's an anthology of sci-fi and fantasy stories from the Heavy Metal magazine and naked cartoons. As a small child watching this, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
It was on late night at HBO. I was up and I'm like,
you guys could afford HBO?
Yes, we could.
So rich over at the Cotter household.
Right? But, the first time you see cartoon boobs, you're like, this is kind of cool. I don't think I should be watching this. Yeah, this is awesome.
So Cotter has like a burner profile where it's like, the animated like anime girl. That's Cotter, just so you know. Anytime you see that, just be like, what's up, Cotter?
Never check my Pornhub history. It's very weird.
Yeah, I bet. All right, so we're power ranking our top 5 adult cartoons of all time. You just chose heavy metal.
Yeah.
Not really. It's not a TV show, but it is a movie. I'm gonna go back to the Liquid TV days.
Okay.
MTV for a bit. Did some animated stuff. Some really interesting stuff out of there. But one cartoon I don't know that always drew me in was the Max. Remember the Max, the big purple guy with the tusk, and he was. I don't know, just insane in human life, and then he would like shift over into this like weird like jungle world, and he would just run through the Amazons, and within the girl that he was in love with in real life, but she didn't really care for him. I think it was a psychiatrist or something. Anyway, I choose the Max. It's obviously been quite some time since I've watched it, but the Max was always awesome, and I love that show.
All right, number 4 on my list, and I'm guessing a lot of people put this higher on theirs, but I'm going to number 4 because I got to it late. I still haven't watched most of them, but I haven't seen an episode that I have disliked. Bob's Burgers.
Oh, yeah.
This show is so good. My brother and his wife are the ones that got me into it. I mean, they've got the Bob's Burgers cookbook and, T-shirt. They are 100% into this show.
Yeah.
The writing is so smart. It doesn't, it's not, it doesn't try to do too much. Like with Family Guy and Simpsons and some of that, sometimes it's like, how many jokes can we, plow into a half an hour show? Here's the story. The family's relatable. It's just such well done. So well done.
Yeah, and it was the lead character who plays Bob is the same guy who actually voices my number 4 pick.
Okay.
I think his name's John H. Benjamin.
Yeah.
That dude. He voices Bob, but he also voices Archer. From the TV show Archer, which airs on Netflix. They're like 7-8 seasons in deep. The show is incredible. The first 4 or 5 seasons were fantastic. Then Archer, spoiler, years ago, got shot, and they've been in a couple coma seasons where he's been in the hospital in a coma, and they've done everything from going back to do like World War kind of seasons to like Jungle Paradise seasons. And this past season, I haven't watched yet, but I heard it kind of comes back around so how great the first few seasons were. So Archer is my number 4 pick for power ranking adult cartoons.
All right, number 3 for me. I don't know if this show is still doing new episodes, but I'm sure it's still on Adult Swim. It's not a traditional cartoon, but I'm going Robot Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, so good. It's one of those ones that it's like when I first saw previews for it, I'm like, what the hell is that? And then you start watching it. And it's just like I could sit there and watch it for hours on end, and they're only like 15-minute episodes.
Oh, yeah.
But some of their Star Wars stuff, it's some of the best satire or just comedy around. So, yeah, Robot Chicken, Seth Green is behind all of that. So good.
Fun fact, I went to when I was living in Las Vegas, they had a Robot Chicken roller skating party where my wife was part of the roller derby team at that time. So they had the roller derby team come out, and I have a bunch of Robot Chicken like season 7 gear or whatever.
Oh, that's awesome.
At my house, still stuck in a box somewhere. All right, one more pick, and then I guess we'll take a break here. This show. Oof, I found this on Netflix through our recommendation from Jake from Bob 106.9. Jake recommended Big Mouth to me. And Big Mouth is the most over-the-top kind of R-rated animated comedy I've seen in quite some time. And it is so funny. And it follows these kids around. And they're going through puberty, and they have hormone monsters, and their genitals are talking to them. It's just ridiculously fun. So Big Mouth, it's on Netflix. If you watch it, go check it out. But that comes in at number 3 on adult cartoons for me.
Sounds very politically correct.
Oh, yeah, totally.
All right, we'll give you our top 2, our power rankings of the best adult cartoons ever, coming up after The Offspring. Let the bad times roll. Scott and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
This part's going to suck because I have to get my picks in before you.
I know, right?
So let's see. You're going first. Damn it. I hate that.
I know. Well, here's the crappy part. So, because I'm guessing you'll pick one of either my 1 or 2.
Right.
So I'm going to have to go back down to like number 8 for my number 1. How's that number 1?
Let's see. Home movies I've never seen, Andrew. I've heard good stuff about the Oblongs as well. Oh, yeah, he does the Arby's commercials.
Yeah, it's true.
I've never seen The Brack Show either.
I haven't.
Some of the voices in Big Mouth reminds me of voices in Rugrats. Yeah.
Jesus, we got all the long songs this hour. That makes trivia easy. Getting trivia ready.
How's Hefe doing today? I haven't even looked. I fed him, though. He looks fine. He's hiding behind the unicorn avocado, so things are fine. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've got a couple that I can fit in.
Do I go weird here at number 2 to kind of guarantee me one of these as my number 1, so my number 1's not a crap answer?
I don't know.
I think I may do that. I may throw a curveball here.
Okay. Do you, man?
And
You're up next.
Then I will feel good because I'll have a solid number 1 pick.
Yeah, I've got 3 that I feel comfortable with. Let's do honorable mentions afterwards because we're only doing 2 here.
Okay. Yeah. When do you want to do those? After?
Yeah. So let's pick our top 2 and just go, hey, also honorable mentions, and we'll name a couple or name a bunch.
I like it.
I'm going to have to bring you guys my DVD collection. I don't have a... Oh, wait. Oh, I do. My PlayStation 5, I'm guessing, plays DVDs. I was going to say, I don't think I have a DVD player anymore.
Yeah, I don't either. It's my PS4.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that sex education show, Sean. Not animated, but yeah, Big Mouth is hilarious. I thought this last season wasn't as good as the first couple, though.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. So perplexed. We'll be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Currently power ranking our favorite adult cartoons. This is in honor of Rick and Morty coming back in June on the 20th. They also just dropped their 3rd trailer for the new upcoming season. So we're power ranking our top 5 adult cartoons. We'll do the top 2. So coming in at number 2, I'm going to go Space Ghost.
Oh, thank God.
Coast to Coast.
Oh, thank God. I thought, oh, man.
So Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, it was such a unique show. Yeah. You take an old school character, one that I'm sure it was reruns when I was a kid watching it, but you take this old school, I want to say it's a Hanna-Barbera character.
Yeah.
And then you turn him into a talk show host.
Right.
God, it was so good, so funny. I mean, it was just so original. I'd never seen anything like it.
I watched a couple episodes kind of growing up, and yeah, I do love that show, but I don't think I was really, into Adult Swim, because it aired on Adult Swim, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I was quite into Adult Swim fandom as I am now. But yeah, no, I love Space Ghost. And I said thank God, because I'm going to have to choose this one as my number 2 pick, because I honestly don't want you to have it.
I know where you're going.
Yep. So I'm going to, no, maybe you don't.
Okay.
Maybe you don't. I'm choosing Rick and Morty as my number 2.
Okay.
You're good with that? Yeah.
Good.
I'm going to choose, I want Rick and Morty on my list.
Yeah.
I got to. I traveled to the Rickmobile in Jacksonville.
You
so
did.
Obviously I'm a fan of that show. I drove hours to see a giant Rick sit in a parking lot once, just so you know, and I got my picture taken with it. No big deal. But like, I have that. And obviously you're a fan of something if you're willing to travel to go see it. So yeah, 100%. Obviously love that show, so I had to choose Rick and Morty as my number 2 pick, power ranking adult cartoons.
I mean, it deserves to be on the list. I mean, it is so good. I mean, like most shows, you watch those first few seasons, you're like, this is the best thing ever, and maybe the other seasons don't live up to those, but still, I mean, so smart, so clever. Number 1 on my list. This is an easy pick. To me, this is the granddaddy of them all. The show's been on for 2 decades. It is still funny to this day. I'm going South Park. This show, once again, so well written. They don't take themselves too serious. They will make fun of anybody and absolutely anything. And what I love about this show is they turn it around in a week.
Yeah.
Whereas most of these shows, the hand-drawn cartoons, it takes months. So they're a little behind with some of the topical stuff. South Park, if something happens on, Friday, they can have the show ready by the next week. So, I mean, they've just done a great job. South Park, easy number one.
They do that. They did a quarantine special. It was so easily, like an hour special that I think aired on HBO Max. All right, so my number one, now that I can name a few because you've already chosen all yours, I could go Family Guy. I can go Simpsons.
Yeah.
I think they're too easy of picks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go, you may not agree with me here, but growing up, I watched every episode. I get my eyes on, my hands on, my remote control on. I watched this. There was no DVR when the show was on, obviously making a little bit of a comeback. I'm going Beavis and Butthead. It fused my two favorite things growing up. MTV's just watching music videos all the time when they actually played music videos. And then this weird kind of off-kiltered comedy that Beavis and Butthead were. So they obviously have Do America, the film, which was incredible. I went and saw it in the movie theaters as a kid. Now they're doing another movie. They're going to put it on Paramount Plus. I think Beavis and Butthead has stood the test of time, kind of like the Beatles. Right? We talked about earlier. I think, honestly, I'm not saying they're the Beatles of cartoons. I'm saying what they've done and what Mike Judge did was it held up so well. I got to put Beavis and Butthead at number one.
I can't argue with it, man. It's such a great show. And, I mean, it was so iconic at the time. It's one of those, you still talk about it to this day. I mean, people want to see the reboot because what happened to them? Where are they at now? I mean, they kind of want to see that stuff. So I think that's great.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any honorable mentions?
Oh, a bunch of them.
Okay.
How about Metalocalypse? It's coming back. It's getting revived as a movie. The Venture Brothers, same thing. I love that show. Black Dynamite. If you guys have never seen that movie, I've never laughed so hard watching Black Dynamite for the first time. I wish I could erase my brain and go watch Black Dynamite, but they also did an animated series that was really, really funny. Castlevania on Netflix is really good. Family Guy, obviously. Ren and Stimpy. Those are all honorable mentions on my list.
Yeah, I had Family Guy. I had Ren and Stimpy. I had Love, Death, and Robots, which is the new one we just started watching. That's on Netflix. Season 2's out. The one I had that is from Disney, it is geared toward kids, but Phineas and Ferb.
Never seen it.
Dude, you should watch Phineas and Ferb. Yes, it's a kid's show, but it's one of those ones. There are so many in jokes for adults.
Oh, okay.
That the viewing experience is awesome. Phineas and Ferb, definitely making my honorable mentions, if nothing else. All right, coming up here in a bit, going to get to trivia. Also got to let you know who won those Welcome to Rockville 4-day passes. It's the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. All right.
Cotter, I'm taking off.
Okay.
I'm going to go use the restroom before our boss can.
Good idea. Okay. All right, guys. So, we're going to announce the winner again, and then we're going to get into some trivia. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? Brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. Top in the 9 o'clock hour, people judge other people for how they cook their steak. So we're going to talk about that. Excuse me. We're going to get to the drunk line. Got a couple calls I believe we're going to play today. And finally, we'll wrap up the show with Marshall's Music News. As always, show flying by. F is for Family is a good one. I've started that. Let's see. Vice Principals. I have not watched Vice Principals. I hear it's great. What's the one? Oh, dang it. What's the one? The Religious Family. I can't think what it's called. The one that's on HBO now with the same group. Watch that. I can't think what it's called. Perry, the platypus is that one. Oh, The Righteous Gemstones. Righteous Gemstones. If you haven't watched that yet, watch it. Okay, where are we at? There we go. There we go. Perry Mug. Dude, I love Phineas and Ferb. It's so good. All Belongs was decent. I don't remember that one. Rugrats, yeah. All right, cool. All right, so if Marshall is back, we're just going to come right out of the stop set, the commercials here, and we'll blow through that song. If not, we'll play it as we're getting closer and closer to some trivia. Oh, okay. All right, guys, Monday's flying by. I'm way more awake than I should be. That's a plus. You missed it earlier. I did finally get a new car. The Equinox is going away today. I'm picking up the new car. later on this afternoon. So excited about that. So hopefully I can drive my car and not have to worry about, spending $100 every other week or so. Lots of stuff to get to tomorrow on the show. We may have a new local band we can announce tomorrow for our 20th anniversary show. I think we got something else we got to announce tomorrow. That's pretty cool. So tomorrow's a big show. So yeah, should be a good week. Good week of stuff. Lots to get to. I ended up getting a Ford Escape. It is the titanium edition. Leather seats, heated seats.
Okay.
Dual climate control, which my wife is pumped about because I like the air. She doesn't. Backup camera, the typical stuff. But yeah, so I like it. 60,000 miles. It's 2014, which is the same year as my Equinox. So very excited. Hopefully it won't break down as soon as I pull out of the lot.
No, it'll give you like a comfortable year,
and then be like,
and then really just screw you over.
Are you good if we go in 30 seconds?
Yeah, sure. What are we doing?
We're just announcing the winner again.
Oh yeah,
we're just with trivia coming up. I'd like to see if we can get ahead of the game a bit. All right, guys, be right back. Don't forget the 20th anniversary show for Rock 106.1 is coming up Saturday, July 3rd. Trustees Garden in Savannah. Got Puddle of Mud, you got Filter, you got Sponge, Lilac. Going to announce another local band hopefully tomorrow. Tickets for the show, Marshall, on sale right now.
So go buy them up. Get your 4th of July plans in order. Now, technically, I haven't. Okay. I mean, I have a calendar in my house and I write down like the big things I'm doing each weekend because my brain's dumb. And I have to tell myself I have to do certain things over and over again, then write it down. Just go ahead and get this out of the way.
Yeah, just do it.
Lock in your 4th of July weekend. Go buy your tickets, rock1061.com or etix.com.
All right, so this past weekend, we had a like, comment, and share contest on the Facebook page. This was for 4-day passes for Welcome to Rockville going down this November in Daytona.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. Metallica for 2 days, Disturbed, Mudvayne's on that show. They're coming back finally after almost a decade of being away because Chad was working on Hell Yeah. But, Nine Inch Nails also.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a huge show. And congratulations to our close personal friend, Jonathan Michael England. That's just the way you say his name. Jonathan Michael England, saying it like that, super boring. Congrats to JME. Oh, maybe let's shorten it.
I like this.
Jamie. What up, Jamie? Congratulations. You just won GA 4-day passes to Welcome to Rockville.
He is super pumped about Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to hit the pit.
Yeah, he is ready to mess some folks up.
I cannot wait. All right, we'll have more chances for you to score those tickets as we get closer to the show. Coming up next, we are going to play some Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia, brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. First, Pretty Reckless, Rock 106.1.
Let's see. Did you get a warranty on your car?
I am doing the warranty. So they'll give you the additional 3-year. It was an extra $30 a month. With my luck, I'm doing it. And it's the full deal.
Oh, like 30 added onto your payment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they brought it up, the warranty thing, which typically they don't get. And I'm like, all right, it's probably going to add another $100 to it. It's $30 a month. So I'm like, with the trouble I had and the fact that in 2 weeks it's going right to Illinois and then to Arkansas, I'm like, give me the warranty.
Yeah, not the worst.
No. Yeah, Sean, thank you for the list. We went out to Dan Vaden and, the places that you had on the list. It's like every place we went, at first I thought it was just the sales pitch, but every place we went, they're like, look, guys, used cars are going quick. They're selling for a little bit more expensive. And everybody had the exact same story every dealership we went to. So, I mean, there's several of the cars that, a couple of the cars were gone already or we couldn't find them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But no, I'm just happy to have it done. We did not expect to buy the car on Saturday. I mean, it was just like, hey, day one, let's go look. And then we ended up test driving like 3 different cars at this one spot. The first one was really nice, but I didn't like the way it rode. Then I test drove a Kia, and I'm like, all right, this is doable. But then I had the Escape, man. I was like, all right, this is awesome. So
Rhett goes, hi, Cotter. I'm calling you about your vehicle's extended warranty. It's about to expire.
Yes, it is. Well played.
That's funny. All right.
No, I'm excited.
Yeah, guys, we're coming back with trivia here in less than 2 minutes. If you want to play, hit us up. You could start calling in, almost 2 minutes exactly. The phone number is 1-800-394-1061. 7 questions, 60 seconds. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? Trivia brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. That is not my trivia. Where's my trivia? All right. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Where's my trivia? Thought I saved it. Nobody freak out. Okay.
I mean, they could just take on you if needed.
No, I got it right here.
Okay, cool.
Whew. Whew. That was terrifying.
All right, we got about 30 seconds.
Okay, perfect. I am ready. Let's see.
All right, guys, be right back. It is time to play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? Trivia brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery.
7 questions, 60 seconds. Can you beat us? Can you tie us? Will you lose to us? I don't know. Most likely. Cotter's been on a tear recently.
I'm a kicking ass taking names, man.
You definitely have been. So the number is 1-800-394-1061. If you're the first one to call in, you'll take one of us on. No matter what, we will definitely hook you up with a Rock 1061 prize pack that's got CDs, DVDs, stickers. Got some show stickers we'll send you that are new.
Yeah, I like it.
And we'll mail it directly to your household or place of business, whatever you want. We'll pay for the shipping. We're that cool. So here's the deal. Once again, 1-800-394-1061. Take one of us on, and are you smarter than a community college dropout trivia?
It's all brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery, Cotter and Marshall, Rock 1061. I mean, it's right there. Boom. Check. All right, here we go. Rock 1061, who's this?
Hey, it's Mike.
Mike, how's it going, man?
What's happening, man? I can't hardly hear you, brother.
Is that a little bit better?
Yeah, that's a little better.
Okay. Who do you want to take on, myself or Marshall?
I'll go with you, Carter.
Okay, fair enough. Good luck.
All right, what did you say your name was again?
Thanks, Mike.
All right, Mike. So here's the deal. 7 questions, 60 seconds. We're playing Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia. Your time will begin after I ask the first question. And for some reason, you don't know the answer to any one of these questions, just say pass, and we'll come back to it if we have enough time. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You can find Grand Teton National Park in which U.S. state, Mike?
Washington.
Incorrect. Question number 2. Megalophobia is the fear of what? Is it the fear of large things / objects or pain?
Large things.
Correct. Question number 3. What was the name of the motel in Psycho? Correct. Question number 4. Which towering professional wrestler passed away on January 27th, 1993?
Andre the Giant.
Correct. Question number 5. What disappeared from the town of South Park, forcing Randy to relocate his family to a refugee camp in California? Was it the internet or beer?
Beer.
Incorrect. Question number 6. Name 2 of the 3 states that share a border with California.
Nevada and Oregon.
Correct. And finally, question number 7. A camel's hump contains mostly what?
I didn't hear that. What was it?
Question number 7. A camel's hump contains mostly what?
Cartilage.
Incorrect. All right, so here's the deal. You got 4 correct today. Cotter?
I was 5, man. Come on.
What's that? You got questions 2.
I got 5.
You got 2, 3, 4, and 6 right.
7.
He just said 7.
5.
No, you got 4 correct today.
5 right.
Yeah. Yeah, you got, because you
missed.
you missed 1, 5, and 7. You got 4 right. All right, Mike, hold on the line for us 1 second.
Right there.
All right, Cotter, let's go ahead and get you going. You know the deal. 7 questions, 60 seconds. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Time to begin after I ask the first question. Here we go. You can find Grand Teton National Park in which U.S. state?
Oh, California?
Incorrect. Question number 2. Megalophobia is the fear of what? Large things / objects or pain?
I'm going to go with the large things.
That is correct. Question number 3. What was the name of the motel in Psycho?
Base Motel.
That is correct. Question number 4. Which towering professional wrestler passed away on January 27th, 1993?
93. Andre the Giant?
That's correct. Question number 5. What disappeared from the town of South Park, forcing Randy to relocate his family to a refugee camp in California? Was it the internet or beer?
Oh. Internet?
That is correct. Question number 6. Name 2 of the 3 states that share a border with California.
Nevada. Washington?
Incorrect.
Damn it.
And question number 7. A camel's hump contains mostly what?
See, I don't think it's water. I'm going to say fat.
That is correct, and that gives you the win today. There you go. Cotter with the win. Sorry, Mike.
You still there?
Yeah, no problem.
Dude, we got your phone number. We got your phone number. We'll give you a call after the show. Well, Marshall's got to take off after the show. So
we'll call you. We'll call you soon and get you all set up, man. We'll get your address and get you something shipped out.
All right, cool. Thanks,
all right, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
All right, let's go ahead and go over the answers real quick to our game today. You can find Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming.
Oh, I would never got that.
Megalophobia is the fear of large things / objects. What was the name of the motel in Psycho? That's Bates Motel. What towering professional wrestler passed away in 1993? That's Andre the Giant. What disappeared from the town of South Park, forcing Randy to relocate his family to a refugee camp in California? That is the internet. I should have went with weed as the other one.
Yeah, I don't know. Both of those. I don't know.
And in question number 6, name 2 of the 3 states that share a border with California. That's Arizona, Nevada, and Oregon. Oregon. And then question number 7, a camel's hump contains mostly what? It is fat. Mike said garbage. Or I think he said waste. Definitely not that. It's fat.
All right, there you go. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? Trivia brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery in Beaufort. Back tomorrow, 8:30. Your chance to play and win. Cotter and Marshall. Rock 106.1.
All right, guys, I'll update you on records so Cotter can edit that audio. So we're going to kill stream audio for a couple minutes. We'll be right back.
there. That goes there.
All right, turn our headphones up.
All right, I think we're good, right? Check.
Now
All
we
right.
are.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging around there. Cotter just had to put together the game that you guys heard live on the stream. So we're going to be playing that back here in about 30 seconds. So we've got a little bit of a 10-minute break before we jump back in to going on air. In the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to talk about this article we found of how people like their steaks, cooked. And then we'll play the drunk line calls from the weekend, and we'll wrap up the show with Marshall's Music News. I was actually working on putting together show stuff for tomorrow while you were doing some of that stuff.
Okay.
Because honestly, I'm not going to be able to have anything together for you until, let's see, at least 2 hours on the road, stopping for lunch, gas, tests. Yeah, I'm not going to be home until about 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I got to bail out of here. No, I'm not quite as quick as you. Got to have a meeting at 10:30. So the plan is to go home, try to take a nap because I got trivia tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Go home, try to take a nap, and then before I leave then I got to pick up my car. I got to pick up the new car at 4:30. So go home, take a nap, try to get the show stuff done because once I go pick up my car, I'm kind of done until that night. So hopefully that stuff we'll have it all kind of put together by 4 o'clock at the latest.
Are you hosting anything tonight?
Yeah, trivia.
Yeah.
Did I tell you who was interested in hosting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he'll start after Labor Day. No, it's Memorial Day. So I got a couple more nights of that, and then I'll hand over the reins on hosting trivia. I still have bingo, so I'll have to figure that out. Oh, wait, there we go. Why can't I hear that? There we go. Okay.
What'd you do?
I was just trying to make sure trivia was playing, and when I was turning it up, nothing was there, and I'm like, oh crap, what happened? There was a mute button pushed on the receiver.
Yep. Andrew says, I was too drunk to remember to call the drunk line. I got drunk with friends with the goal of calling. Damn it, man. I know. It is. That's the toughest thing about the drunk line
the
is
tricky part.
Forgetting.
That is definitely the tricky part, guys. All right. Yep. Guys, plenty of time still, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I got tons of time.
Yep. Nothing but time. Is the boss here yet?
No, I haven't seen Aaron at all.
Restroom.
Yeah. Good luck. Have fun in there. Yeah, usually by now, Aaron has chimed in on the chat, or at least he's in the office, so maybe something bad has happened. I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, the weekend went so quick this weekend. Charles, feel free to always call the drunk line. Andrew, thank you. No, I'm going to pass on that. No, the weekend went super quick, guys. I went out to Tybee on Friday after the show. Went to the beach for a while, and then after that, I ran to Huckapoo's, had a late lunch. And then what I do on Friday? Oh, Cotter's daughter, they had a graduation party at Cotter's house. So I went there, and then I fell asleep trying to watch Army of the Dead. Yeah, my brother moved out this weekend, finally. Oh, good for your brother, I guess. And then Saturday was just really chill. I just pressure washed all day. Like I said, I'm now addicted to pressure washing all the time. I kind of wanted to do it today, but we are taking a road trip to Statesboro and back, take care of some vehicle stuff. And then, Sunday I went to a going away pool party for some friends, my wife and I. So, it was a nice little weekend. It just went by too crazy quick. The great news is, obviously, Memorial Day weekend this weekend. Cotter and I will not be doing a Monday show, so just heads up. Yeah, we won't be doing a Monday show. We're going to take the day off in observance. But I think I'm going to go see AEW on Sunday. They're doing a big pay-per-view wrestling thing down in Jacksonville. But before that even begins, the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp are playing a day game. So I think this coming Sunday, I'm very busy. I'm going to hit up a Shrimp game. Then I'm going to go check out AEW kind of back to back. So going to do that this weekend. But and then I think I may have some people over to do a little pool party in my house. I don't know. It's going to be another action-packed weekend for me. Yeah, 4-day weekend. I am working on Friday, technically. Coming up this Friday for Beer for Breakfast, we have Jeremy and Kristen, both of Split Fin Brewing Company down in Midway. They're coming up to the office, both veterans. For their military service. They've done some great stuff there, and now they own a small brewery in Midway. They actually saw the guys from Devilation on the show, and they were like, hey, we want to be on the show. And we're like, we want you to be on the show. So excited to have Splitfin Brewing Company stopping by for Beer for Breakfast this coming Friday. Plus tomorrow, we have an announcement. We've teased it on the stream before. If you guys remember, we said we had our very own hot sauce coming. Well, it's done. And tomorrow we are going to share a bunch of information in regards to it. Pretty excited to show this stuff off. But once again, kind of announcement on that is coming tomorrow. And tomorrow is typically a Torture Tuesday day, but we are just going to delay it 1 week because, well, we'll explain that more tomorrow. But once again, great stuff on the way with the hot sauce and Torture Tuesday. We'll explain more about that here in the next day or so, but pretty exciting stuff. Also, congrats to John Michael England. Gotta say it with like the cigarette voice for winning 4-day GA passes from our contest that we did over the weekend on Facebook. And Tim, yeah, dude. I'm addicted to pressure washing. I'll come hit your porch. I'll do that. My wife's birthday is Friday, so if it was a good excuse to make it a 4-day weekend, thanks to my wife for getting older, so I can have a long weekend. Hashtag Sheila is old. Oof. You're a brave man who's very secure in his relationship for just saying that. So kudos to you. Now, Tim does a lot of stuff for us, just a heads up, so I'm willing to go pressure wash Tim's porch, but don't think I'm just going to come around to everyone's house and pressure wash stuff. It takes a very long time. Actually, that's a great idea. Red has a great idea here. He goes, you need to list the drunk line as ex-girlfriend in your phone. So when you get drunk, you can remember to call it.
That's a great idea.
So Jeremy comes in tomorrow during the 7 o'clock hour for our 8 o'clock bit. So when you put the show log together, top of the 8 o'clock hour is when we had that open spot. And that's when we'll do I figured it'd just be like one break. If you want to push it to 2, we can.
Right.
But something like that. And then we'll just real quick it. And then I have that extra stuff that I sent you the email on that got mailed to me. So we'll have that for next Tuesday.
Okay.
So technically, if they sent me all 3, I'm going to have 2 that we can do in the future if we want.
Okay.
And do that again. Greg says, my birthday is Saturday, so Sheila is a day older than me. Ooh. Pressure washing is good side hustle. Yeah, it's just so time consuming, I guess. And like I had a guy come over and pressure wash my house. I think I paid him $120, and he got a bunch of stuff. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, this guy probably put in at least 6 hours pressure washing my house. Like he didn't get paid a whole lot.
Yeah,
to come over and hang out and do that. Jeremy says, oh, yeah, by the way, Marshall and Cotter, the Magic 8 Ball was right. I didn't catch 2 flounder. I freaking caught 5.
Well played. Well played.
Yeah, speaking of, you guys have any questions for the Magic 8 Ball? I know it's Monday and we're all kind of slow coming off this weekend, but if you do have any questions for the Magic 8 Ball, hit me up. And although I'm now addicted to pressure washing, I don't have like a really good pressure washer. I don't think it's like it was like it was $120 like Sunjoe, which I've never even heard of that brand before.
That's my mower.
Oh yeah. So my wife bought it for me for Christmas.
Right.
Once again, Homer Simpson gift completely. I never asked for one. She gave it to me on Christmas. She said yesterday, she goes, "Wow, that's the best $70 I've ever spent." And I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "It was on sale for $70." And I'm like, "Wow."
There you go.
Andrew wants this question asked. Is Sheila going to beat my ass for calling her old on the stream? That's actually a great question. Let's see.
Very good question.
Cannot predict now, but I feel like Andrew deserves an answer. Let's go ahead and try this again. It is decidedly so. She will verbally and probably physically beat you up. Magic 8 Ball, will I go to prison for murder today, says Charles. Outlook is good. So, yeah, if you murder, you'll definitely go to prison. Just a heads up. Solid questions, guys. I've saved up a couple podcasts for my car ride today because I have I have to go to Statesboro to get like an emissions test done on a couple of our radio station vehicles. So I've saved up a couple Pardon My Takes and there's this like video game podcast I listen to. I forget the name of it, but saved up a couple. So I got some podcasts to actually jam out to today.
Nice.
Speaking of the people who won Best Local Podcast from the Connect Savannah Awards, it's the Hot Grits podcast.
Okay.
Those guys reached out to me this weekend, so I think in the future we may have another Connect Savannah Award winner join us, possibly in for maybe beer for breakfast or something.
They did sports, right? Is that what it is?
I
Hot Grits
think
is
so.
sports?
I'm not for sure.
Because I want to say they had a sign like over at Jerry's, and I think I had reached out to him about something a while ago about, hey guys, we should do something, and then I forgot.
Yeah, I believe they are a sports podcast.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, but I met I think it's Travis of the podcast. Really cool guys. A really cool guy. I only met one half the team, but cool guys, and I think we may have them join in on the show at some point.
Cool.
Got to take care of our Connect Savannah Award winners. Now that we are one, no big deal. Yes, sirree. How much time we got?
We got about 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
So we got plenty of time.
Cotter, would you rather be stuck in Jurassic Park or Jumanji?
Oh, dang. Oof. That is a stellar question. I'm going to go Jumanji. Yeah,
that's the wrong answer. That is the wrong answer.
Neither of them's the right answer. You're effed either way.
No, okay, so once again, would you rather be stuck in Jurassic Park or Jumanji? A great photo here of an elephant, a dinosaur, and a guy running the other way. But according to Barstool readers, 63% chose Jurassic Park.
Interesting.
So here's the reason why you choose Jurassic Park.
Why?
First and foremost, the wild card of Jumanji is too much, right? And no, we're not counting the video game stupid Jumanji.
I'm totally counting that one. I get to be The Rock.
No.
Yes.
The Jumanji that's the original Jumanji, not the next level, not that garbage Rock movies they've been putting out.
I had him in The Rock.
Robin Williams is what I'm talking about. I mean, but like constantly, it's just like every move you make, it's just like, yeah, it's bees or it's crazy monkey. It's everything is trying to murder you.
Yeah.
If you were in Jurassic Park, let's say you were actually just inside the park.
Right.
I think I'd feel a lot more comfortable than never not knowing what's coming behind you. Because, I mean, doors open up and things come out. Dinosaurs, I think you're going to hear them coming. At least I would know I was going to die as opposed to being surprised at death.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, once again, 63% of Barstool readers chose Jurassic Park. I have to go with Jurassic Park there. Definitely the way to go. Yeah, if it's the crappy rock movies, then yeah, go ahead and choose Jumanji. But you can end Jumanji, you can't end Jurassic Park. I don't know. We ended dinosaurs once. I'll just do it again. You want to wrestle a velociraptor.
That's ballsy.
Wanda chimed in. Best doctor appointment yet. Bubba no longer has to be hooked up to his G-tube during the day for nutrition. More time to exercise him and get him caught up on his milestones.
That's awesome. That's good to hear, Wanda. Congratulations. All right, got about 3 minutes.
All right, we're going to jump into how people like to have their steak cooked. This is an article that Cotter found when he went over and read the entire internet yesterday.
Judging people for how they cook steak.
Yeah. And I think we've talked about this before. You order steak the wrong way. I'm pretty sure. I think you do. I think you choose a certain way of steak that I don't prefer.
I don't think it's wrong.
Exactly, which is definitely wrong.
Okay, we'll talk about this on the air. I'm curious.
There is one correct way to get a steak.
Yeah.
And I order it that way.
I go one of two depending on where I'm at.
Depending on where you're at.
If I'm at a steak place, I go one way. If I'm not at necessarily a place known for steaks, I go another.
Okay. Now, you cook a lot of steak at the house, right?
Yeah.
So how do you know when a steak is properly cooked? Do you do the finger test?
I do the finger test. I've gotten pretty good to where it's just like it's
just cook time.
Cook time. So it's like, if it's I usually put it on for about 5 minutes on side one. I'll flip it and do about 5 to 6 depending, and then I'll take it off and let it sit, or I'll move it off to the side and let it sit on the grill away from the coal. The direct heat of the coals, just off the side a little bit.
All right.
That is one thing I think we're going to get this summer is a new grill. I've had the same grill for the past 10 years.
You gonna go gas, or you gonna stay charcoal?
I'm leaning toward charcoal, but I'm not opposed to gas.
Charcoal's too much work, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I see you cook stuff at your house. I'm like, that's so much work. I can't do it.
I just need a new one. The one I've had is like I had to buy a new actual the grill. The metal.
Yeah, the grill top.
It after years rusted out and got all gross.
Mm-hmm.
So the bottom part that's supposed to keep the ashes in that you can turn, that fell off. So it just So we're gonna get a new one.
A Home Depot bucket underneath, catching everything.
We're not gonna go super high end, but go a little bit nicer than we'll get. And we just got a traditional Weber grill now, nothing fancy.
Charles, I like mine rare, like a good veterinarian could bring it back to life. That's awesome. Oh, that's great.
All right, we've got about a minute.
What do you got going on today? What are you doing after the show? Oh, you're picking up your new car?
Yeah, well, after the show, I got a meeting.
Car trivia. Damn, you are loaded.
I know, it's a busy day. Meeting, head home, try to sleep, get, hopefully some show shit done, because after I get the car, I basically have to go right to trivia, so I won't have time to do it until after that. So, yeah. So, I don't know if I'll be able to get a nap in. I should be able to get a nap in. We'll see.
I think I'm coming to the realization that no matter how much I love naps during the day, I may have to start cutting out naps more, because
it just depends on the day. They do take a big chunk of time. Some days like today, I can't afford a nap, I don't think.
Yeah. Like naps, everyone's like, oh, a 15-minute nap, that's easy. But
mine, I got to do an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And 15 doesn't cut it.
Really kills the day.
Yeah. All right, guys, right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Be sure to join the Horde. That is everybody hanging out on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, watching the stream each and every day. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. You can download the Rock 1061 app for free. You can listen to your in-home smart speaker. Also, the website, rock1061.com. All right. When it comes to steaks and how to grill or cook steaks, there's definitely different camps. And you're probably going to be judged regardless of where you fit in. A new study has found half of us judge people who don't like their steak cooked the way we like it.
Right.
53% of people say they would dump somebody over how they cook a steak.
I mean, it's it's a pretty big offense.
Yeah.
It's a huge offense. Like if you've never eaten steak before, I know you're going to order it well done, right?
Yeah.
And then also, yeah, if you're just a terrible person, you're going to order it well done. Pretty much if you order a steak well done, you just don't like food because you don't like meat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, according to this list, medium and medium rare are tied for the most popular way to cook a steak. Now, I said off air, I will order a steak one of two ways, depending on where I'm at. If I'm at a place known for steaks, maybe a little higher end, I will go medium rare.
Okay.
If I'm at a place that isn't, they got a decent steak, but it's not their thing.
Chili's?
Yeah. I'd probably go medium.
Okay.
Just depending on where I'm at. But those are the two ways I order my steaks.
Medium rare is the only choice to order a steak.
It just depends.
It's the only choice.
I agree. It's the better of the two.
I'd rather it be more rare than cooked through and being well done, because well done steaks are terrible.
Yes. So rare is next on the list at 15. Medium well is next, 11%, and finally well done at 10%. My dad, to this day, still well done.
It's like eating jerky.
He wants it crispy, man. It's so gross. And then it's like, I don't mind A1-ish, kind of. Well done, crunchy, and just tons of A1. That's how he does his steak.
No, it's like, I don't want to fight my food to get it down my face, okay? Yeah. Well, if you're eating a well-done steak, it's like chewing on leather. I mean, why would you do that to yourself?
I mean, the taste is gone.
Yeah.
The juiciness of it's gone. I mean, all you're doing is tasting burnt.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the flavor.
Well done is, it shouldn't even be, honestly, given a choice anymore. Well done should not be allowed in America. We need to outlaw well done.
So if you go out on a date with someone, first date, you're getting steaks, and they're like, yeah, I'll do well done.
Yeah.
Is there a second date?
If I'm dating a girl that orders a steak, I think on our first date, I don't know, I think that's a bit of a red flag.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
This is interesting. I want to know.
No, I mean, just like, it's a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going out with me. You're looking at this guy, and you're like, he can afford a steak? Probably not. If you're first date with me, tacos, I'll allow a burger. Yeah. But if you're ordering steak on the first date, I may leave the restaurant. Like, by the time you get your steak. And then even if you order the steak the wrong way, I may just leave anyway.
Well, yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I say early on in a relationship, if you're ordering the steak, well done. I mean, that to me is a massive red flag.
Yeah, and like most times, first dates are happen, like it's a ball games, and then mostly you go to some sort of pub or bar in the whole midst of it, because people like to drink to actually afford themselves the opportunity to be social. In most cases, they're ordering a steak at like a sports bar. I don't really want to hang out with you, because
that's fair.
Pubs aren't exactly the most well-known steak places in general. Once again, just get like a sandwich or a taco or something. Like, go easy. Never order a steak on a first date.
Speaking of first dates, total side note, wife and I were out having drinks yesterday. There's a couple, the table over to us, it was their first date.
Okay.
And they were having a discussion about things, and one of them is a bowling alley a bar?
Yes.
You would consider it a bar?
Yeah.
Okay. We were like, no, it's a bowling alley that has a bar. And then they got into this kind of half fun.
Is Chuck E. Cheese a bar?
It should be.
Yeah.
You should be able to walk in and just Jaeger, keep it coming. No, but they got into this discussion, and he was very adamant about not letting her win. And I'm like, dude, it's the first date.
Yeah, dominating. He's the alpha.
Just let her win.
He's laying down the roots of alphaism. Yeah.
There's not going to be a date two. I'm just throwing it out there. Not going to be a date two.
Did you get her number? Is she single?
All right, coming up next. What do we got? Oh, we got the drunk line.
Yeah.
People calling us drunk. We love this. That's coming up after Royal Blood. Here's Typhoons. It's the Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
Technically, anything's a bar.
Well, because finally they were talking about it, because my wife looked over at me and she's like, this is early on in their relationship, because they were having, just weird conversations. I'm like, why do you say that? And then she's like, she's wearing heels. I look over. I'm like, oh, okay. And then finally he leans over. He's like, is a cruise ship a bar? I went, no, cruise ship. It's got a bar. It's not a bar. He's like, I told you it's not a bar. And then he wasn't being overly aggressive, but enough to where it's like, I think he's trying to be funny, but man, that'd be very off-putting for a first date.
Anything could be a bar. I mean, like anything. If it has the right seating and alcohol, anything could become a bar.
Well, it's like, I mean, like a cruise ship. It's not. It has a bar,
Right.
but I wouldn't consider it a bar.
Is the entirety of the ship a bar?
Well, then
No.
that's a different. Well, yeah. I mean, if it was just like, this is the world's largest bar.
But technically, parts of it are a bar.
Parts of it are.
Yeah. Going back to our nap conversation, one says, naps are always an hour or more with us. Never short ones. I feel like crap if it's short.
No, I do. I can't. People that can sleep 30 minutes and feel good, hats off to you. I can't do it. It's got to be an hour to an hour and a half. The first 15 minutes I wake up afterwards, I'm going to feel like ass. But then after that 15 minutes, I usually feel really good.
Yeah, I mean, you come out a little groggy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's only one way to order a steak, medium rare. Rare is just too much. It's too, I don't know. It's not for me.
I don't want it cold.
Yeah.
It can still be kind of cold when it's rare, and it's just like,
Yeah, I mean, if you, the cool thing is to like grill a steak till it's almost rare, and then if you just throw it in like a cast iron skillet,
Yeah.
and then kind of finish it up, and then throw a pat of butter on the top, and just let it melt where you can still see some of it, but like most of it's melted on the steak, and then eat it.
Yeah.
That is the best way to eat a steak.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay taught me that.
ever reverse sear a steak. What is that, Taylor? I'm interested.
Tell us more, Taylor. Reverse steer. I get it. Sear a steak. I don't know.
I'm interested.
Is this a weird sex thing? I'm going to Google it at work. I'm going to Google this at work. If I reverse sear a steak.
Mom always said to make her damn steak moo. I like it.
Let's see.
I've never heard of a reverse searing.
No, it's a thing. It's a thing. The reverse sear method might change the way you cook a thick steak forever. The process involves baking in the oven, followed by searing on a pan. I'm a fan of this technique. Well, to answer your question, I have never done that.
I'm intrigued.
I don't think I've really heard of that either, but I'm kind of in. You ever baked a steak before?
I don't think so. I mean, I've cooked one on like the stove because we do have a cast iron. I have cooked one on the stove before in the cast iron. And those turn out usually pretty good. I mean, that's the only way I'll cook. And if I'm not grilling a hamburger, it's in the cast iron.
Yeah, I need to. I actually don't have a cast iron skillet. That's the one thing I need to like replace. I just replaced all my dishware and silverware in my house because my wife wouldn't let me do it for a decade.
Yeah.
So now I think I'm just going to, without asking my wife, just replace all the pots and pans.
Yeah, we got 2 cast irons from like Dana's aunt. You know, so they handed down, flavors from the past 50 decades or something.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Cotter and Marshall Show. Get that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Every weekend or during the week, we're not going to judge. Invite you guys to call the drunk line. So if you're out drinking, remember, 1, be safe. Don't drink and drive.
All that stuff.
2, you give us a call, 800-394-1061. I don't think that's asking too much.
I know, but the thing is, when people are out drinking and they're having a good time.
I know.
And the intentions are great, right? They're always like, dude, we're totally going to call you. Can't wait to hear ourselves on the radio. And then we always get messages like, I got too drunk and forgot. And it happened today. And look, we get it. We're not judging you. Drink whenever you want. It could be on a Sunday. It could be on a Wednesday. It could be any day. But just try to remember. Put a little reminder in your phone, maybe. If you know you're going to be drinking 2 hours from now, alarm goes off, call the guys.
I think somebody commented you should put the drunk line under your ex's number. So when you drunk dial the ex, you're just actually drunk dialing. That would be the best voicemail ever, too.
Oh, yeah.
You leave a message for us. It's the ex. Oh, that would be fantastic.
That'd be great.
But yeah, dude, I've forgotten. There's been times I'm like, I'm calling the drunk line this weekend. I know I'm drinking. No.
Yeah, I've meant to call the drunk line every weekend since we started the show, and I'm 0 for 12 weeks now. So,
all right, we got a couple we're going to play, but once again, if you're out drinking, day drinking, weekend drinking, we don't care. Call the drunk line, 800-394-1061. Here is call number 1.
Hey, man, what's up? Yeah, we're out partying right now with the fellas. Yeah, dude, give me a call when you get back. All right, bye.
Just out partying, man. I love it.
He just goes, yum. How drunk was he?
Very.
I could just imagine he was drunk eating a hot dog or something.
Yeah.
And he realized how delicious it was the moment the voicemail started. he wanted to say something else, but he was like, oh, yeah, God, it's good.
All right, 800-394-1061. That's the drunk line whenever you drink too much. Call it. Here's a phone call about going to a Travis Tritt concert.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. One time, I went to a Travis Tritt concert, okay? And he threw up on the back of the stage behind the drummer because he up, and then he came up to the front, and me and my friends were attending the concert, and he told us we were 16, and he was like, 60.
Hey, it's that guy again. You know, the one with Shamu? I went to a Travis, what do you call that guy's name? Travis what? I went to a Travis concert, never in my life. Hey, one day you'll understand Shamu.
I don't know. I don't get the
I still don't understand Shamu to this day.
I don't.
Infatuation for Shamu.
I don't, yet I do want to meet this guy.
So Travis Tritt, just to recap, blue chunks behind the drummer.
Yep.
And then he came up and he was like, "What's up, ladies?" And they're all 16.
Hit on teenagers.
It's a good day for Travis Tritt.
Oh, that is not weird at all.
He's got a sweet mullet. Or he
does.
did.
Oh, did he get rid of it?
I don't know. Did he grow up and finally not have a mullet? I can't wait for that day myself.
Good luck on that year and a half you still have to wait.
Yep.
All right, don't forget, when you have too much to drink, whenever that happens, give us a call on the drunk line, 800-394-1061. Coming up next, get ready to wrap up the show. We got Marshall's music news on the way. It is Cotter and Marshall, Rock 1061.
Pushing buttons, guys. Pushing buttons.
Yeah, so that was creepy. That's a little creepy.
I just love that he blew chunks behind the drummer, and then he sauntered over to a bunch of 12-year-old or 16-year-old chicks, and he's just like, "What's up?
Puke and rally, ladies. Puke and rally."
Speaking of, that just reminded me. So the reality show of choice yesterday was Floribama Shore.
Oh, dear Lord.
So watched Floribama Shore. I think I watched 2 episodes and a reunion episode.
Cool.
I will say Floribama Shore is more of my choice, I think, than my wife's choice.
All right.
I guess you could blame that one on me.
Let's see. Copy that. Put that there. Exactly. Steaks are either suitable for the grill or cast iron. Yeah, cast iron's great. I really, we've had them forever, but within the past couple years is when I've really started using them. And it's like, so if I'm not grilling out a burger, we do smash burgers in the cast iron, and it is delicious.
Wait, what are smash burgers?
It's like a steak and shake burger. You start it, you start it with it's a ball.
Yeah.
Season it, you sear it a little bit, and then you just squash the hell out of it.
Doesn't that knock all the juice out of it? Isn't it dry?
No, it's not. But you smash it so thin, and you do it right away. You just sear it a little bit, and then you just smash it down, and then you just make it so thin. Usually, you make the ball of meat small enough to where you'd do 2 patties on one burger.
Yeah.
So good.
I don't know why, but at our house, we're making burgers. We make the largest burgers known to man. I'm eating a side of cow when I make a burger at my house.
There's been a few times where I've gotten gone to Kroger and just gotten, hey, give me that patty there. And then you get home and you realize how massive it is.
Yeah.
And it takes forever to cook.
Have you seen that ground beef comes in those squares now as opposed to those super long tubes? I think they did that to sell us less meat for the same price, but it's comes in I don't know. It's it just comes in a square.
Yeah.
And I buy them from Sam's Club, so maybe they're a little different than you can still buy tube ground beef at the grocery store, but they also have them in these more easy to go kind of packs, so you don't have to open one large tube.
Nice.
But when we open those up, I still make 4 gigantic cheeseburgers out of them. So yeah, we get just one of those packs. My wife and I eat 2 or 3 meals.
Yeah. Now smash burgers are, man. I agree, Wanda. Smash burgers are so good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to wait a month or 2 and then just replace all the pots and pans so my wife doesn't notice. I'm just going to buy one of those giant Here's Everything You Need kits. All right, guys, coming up next, got Marshall's Music News. We're going to wrap the show for the day tomorrow. I mean, how do you want to go about, we have our special guest, Jeremy, coming in studio. Do you want to flat out say, hey, we're going to reveal everything in regards to the sauce? Or
yeah, I think that's okay, don't you? Mm-hmm. Tomorrow we got details about our hot sauce.
Andrew goes, Cotter loves his 5-pound tubes of meat.
Yeah, so?
Don't judge him.
I love it.
Marshall, I have watched that cartoon Big Mouth, and it's so damn funny. It's done by Jordan Peele, Maya Rudolph, and a few others. Yeah, Nick Kroll is one of the, like, him and... what's the guy that just divorced his wife?
I don't know.
John something. Anyway, that guy, Nick Kroll and John Mulaney, are the guys behind it. But yeah, all those other guys do voices and stuff on it.
So we've got that announcement. Then we got the other announcement that you sent.
Wait, which one is that?
The one you texted me? Isn't that too? Isn't that tomorrow?
What did I text you?
Isn't that tomorrow? Thing you texted me yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I'm telling you to look at the last text, not the Chick-fil-A sauce packets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who is that from?
Tony.
Okay.
And then Bob sent me a video at 8 o'clock that I just totally missed. I'll share it with you.
Okay.
I haven't watched it yet.
No, that one.
Oh, that is tomorrow, isn't it? We're announcing that tomorrow?
Yeah, 25th. I guess it's not with us, though. It's announced at noon, so we don't have that announcement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we can tease the fact that there is going to be a concert announcement tomorrow.
Yeah. At noon.
At noon with Crash. Heads up, guys. Yeah, Big Mouth I seriously love that show. I fell in love with that thing. Have either of us seen Blue Mountain State? No, I mean, I remember seeing the show, like, I think it aired on Comedy Central.
Okay.
Blue Mountain State, or maybe it was like a Netflix show, like way years ago. I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot about it. I'm currently watching Vikings, and it's literally taking all of my time. It's like 44-minute episodes, and there's like, I still have like 40 episodes to go. It's ridiculous. It's a great show, though. I mean, like, not the spectacle that Game of Thrones was, but like production-wise,
right.
It looks amazing. Like it's damn near Game of Thrones level.
Nice. Which story are you doing first?
Got stories about Dave Grohl, Tom Morello / Little Kids Band, and Metallica. I think Metallica, honestly, is the biggest story out of the three.
Okay. I'm playing Metallica now. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
No, it's fine. Let's just do... Well, I'll go reverse order then. I'll go Foo, Racist Sexist Boy, and then Metallica wrap it up.
Okay.
Andrew says, can't wait for the hot sauce. Also, bring back the Fade to Red beer. That was my dad's favorite beer out of all the beers.
Dude, the Fade to Red was solid, man. That was the very first one.
He goes, come on, I saved the bottles. Andrew, how much are you willing to pay for a bottle of Fade to Red that's never been opened?
We got one.
There's one in the studios, but I also have one at my house. If you have $1,000, I'll sell you probably one of the last 2 bottles of Fade to Red ever not opened.
A couple years ago, I found the one that was a few years old, and we had that. It was very, taste-wise, very caramely. It definitely aged.
Yeah. $30. Add 970, we'll talk. No, I actually have all the Rock 1061 beers that we did since I've been here. We did 4 in a row, and I have all of those in my house, kind of like on the shelf as a cool little piece. So, yeah, I'm not going to give you those. But we've talked to people about doing another Rock 1061 beer. Nothing is in the works yet, but the hope would be to do that. What up, Tony?
What's up?
All right, guys. Cotter went out to listen to a thing. Oh, and the official trailer for Marvel Studios' Eternals just came out. I get updates. I'll share that with you guys as soon as I find it. There it is. I haven't even watched this yet, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the chat just so you guys can check it out if you haven't. That link I just dropped in is the link to the brand new trailer for Marvel's Eternals film. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we got when we do beers with those guys, they gave us like a couple bottles each. So I had 2 bottles. Like I drank one, and then I held on to one with the Rock 1061 beers. So yeah, I have Fade Red, Spin the Black Circle, Knocking on Belgian's Door, and then what was the other one we did? Oh, El Scorcho. So yeah, I have unopened bottles of each one of the 4 Rock 1061 beers. We haven't done one in a couple of years. Obviously didn't do one last year. Haven't done one this year. I think the last beer we did was back in 17 or 18. So, but yeah, the hope is to do another beer here at the before the end of the year.
All right.
Sound weird?
Yeah, it's.
Is it us or is it the station?
No, it's when we're live, it's fine. When songs are playing, it was fine. At least I just listened to a little bit. It wasn't like a big long section, but it was like commercials and stuff like that sound weird. But the bizarre part about that is it's all coming out of the same spot. So Tim, that's something we'll need to look into, because I don't know why it's doing that, and it's only when we're live through the board. So with the delay on, we're live through the board. So if we're not, it's fine. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer. It's weird.
So the Eternals, the new Marvel movie that's coming out at the end of the year, they just released the trailer for it. So I dropped it in the chat.
Oh, cool.
Nathan says, excited for new Marvel and love that they're going deep with some of the lesser known stuff. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like they made Guardians of the Galaxy obviously a big deal. So now I just think they're like high. They're high on the horse. They just feel like they could do anything, right?
Anything, yeah.
So now they're doing this weird Eternals thing. Andrew says, I moved to Jacksonville and missed the last 2 beers, but I'm back now. Bring it on.
So we haven't done a beer in a while. So it's been,
I think it's 17 was last year.
Yeah, so it's been a while. So hopefully, we've been in talks with Southbound about maybe doing a 20th anniversary beer, and we've kind of mentioned, because Smith is both Southbound and Hopatomica. We talked maybe to Hopatomica about doing a show beer.
Yeah,
but that was as far as it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, we should follow up on them. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take long to get that stuff going.
No.
I love the idea of doing something with Hopatomica, even for its 20th anniversary beer, just because they're like super niche-y, so we can get away with, like, Southbound is difficult. Those guys want to do beers that, like, big bombastic beers that will sell. But if we do something with Hopatomica, maybe he'd be more willing to do something really strange and weird with us.
And I'm totally cool with doing both, one for the show and one for the station. I don't know, we'll figure it out. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out here on your Monday. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Before we get out of here, story number 1, Marshall's music news.
So Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl is set to play TV host once again, this time sharing hosting duties with Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. Now, that's going to be later on tonight. Now, Dave Grohl had some previous hosting experience. He sat in for Jimmy Kimmel back in 2017, dressing as David Letterman. Remember that?
Oh,
yeah, for a Halloween episode. Yeah, obviously years ago. But Dave is just a natural in front of a camera. So once again, he's going to be on Jimmy Fallon tonight, co-hosting the show. Now, Grohl will reportedly join Fallon delivering the night's monologue, but also join in the interviews with comedians Jim Jeffries and musical guest Blake Shelton.
Interesting.
You know Dave Grohl's going to jump up and do a song with him.
You would think.
You would imagine so. But some pretty cool stuff, Dave Grohl, on TV later on tonight.
All right, a couple more stories to go for Marshall's music news. Here's the Foo Fighters. It's Monkey Wrench, Cotter and Marshall, Rock 1061. All right. Hold on a second here. Yeah, I don't know, man. And you said Bob sent you a video?
Yeah, I'll share it with you here. Like I said, I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Focused on not... I'm focused on actually reading things.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so next up, we're going to do a story about a teen punk band called the Linda Lindas. It's got to be a Bob's Burgers reference.
It
at
could
that
be,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to run out to my car when these commercials are playing.
Sure thing.
After we do this break.
Yeah.
Give it a listen.
Ooh. Yeah, I got a little sunburn on my back. A little tender back there. Yeah, Greg, I don't know if the video's not playing for you. It must be because you're connected to some weird Wi-Fi that's blocking you. But yeah, the video played just fine for me. Once again, the Eternals, the new MCU movie, just released their trailer. I dropped the trailer into the chat, so anyone who wanted to check it out could. But there you go. Have you seen the boss yet? Is he?
Yes, he's here.
Oh, okay. I haven't even seen him.
Okay. All right, we got about 90 seconds, guys. Got about 90 seconds.
Oh, cool. I think I can officially announce this, although not really our realm. But the Beaufort Water Festival is going to officially announce their concert tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
So they do a country show every single year. And Bob 106.9 will be making that announcement at 4:45. So just before 5 o'clock tomorrow, the official headliner of the Beaufort Water Festival will be announced. And the guys over at Bob 106.9 will also give away some tickets. So
nice. Yeah, that is always a huge show.
Mm-hmm. You know, their best-selling year ever, I found out recently talking to the guys from Beaufort Water Festival, was the Aaron Lewis year.
I get it.
Yeah, Aaron Lewis, who kind of, straddles both rock and country. That was the best-selling, I think, year they ever had, they were telling me.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, because it's a crossover name. I mean, it's probably, they always do good with, the level of artists they bring in. But I bet he was probably one of the biggest artists they've ever brought in.
Mm-hmm. Morgan Wallen won 3 country awards from the Billboard Music Awards last night.
Yeah.
But he was banned from the awards for...
It's all based on sales, Billboard Awards?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny because he's still banned.
Can't go.
There's an infamous video of Morgan Wallen out there that people do not like for good reason.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for being part of the show today. Jump on that stream. Join the Horde. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Time for story number 2, Marshall's Music News.
So there's a teen punk band out there called the Linda Lindas. Great name. They've gone viral for a performance of their song Racist Sexist Boy, which Rage Against the Machine's Tom Morello tweeted out about, saying it was the song of the day on Twitter over the weekend. Now, the group played a 40-minute set at the Los Angeles Public Library at an event celebrating Asian American and Pacific Islanders Heritage Month. They did 6 original tracks plus 2 covers. Now, they went into a little story about this song that kind of made waves. They said, a little while before we went into lockdown, a boy in my class came up to me and said that his dad told me to stay away from Chinese people. After I told him that I was Chinese, he backed away from me. So Eloise and I wrote this song based on that experience, said the 16-year-old drummer Bella, introducing the song. So this is about him and all the other racist, sexist boys in the world. And man, they lit this kid up with this song. And this song is like a fun, I mean, just a punk rocky song. And once again, it was picked up from like Yahoo to NBC. And of course, Tom Morello retweeted the video and it got a lot of coverage there. But good for these kids. I mean, honestly, the song's a bit of a jam.
Okay.
I really liked it. I sat down and listened to it a couple times yesterday while doing show prep. So good for the Lindas.
All right, we got one more story to go, and then we'll wrap up the show. It is Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1. All right, I'm going to go out and listen real quick.
Yeah, do that. Oh, wrong scene. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, so one more break and we're wrapped up for the show today. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day because we're going to share with you all the information. We've talked about a hot sauce for the longest time now. We have our very own hot sauce, and we're going to share all the information with you in regards to the hot sauce coming up tomorrow on the show right around 8 o'clock. And then there is a concert announcement. We're going to make it 12 noon tomorrow. Once again, concert announcement, 12 noon tomorrow. Crash will be handling that announcement. Crash is our new guy who took over for when we shifted everything around here on the radio station. So make sure to be listening up for that because honestly, pretty excited about it. And it's not the last one. There's a group that's putting on a bunch of shows here very soon. And I think you guys will be pretty excited when you find out who's coming to Savannah. Once again, we got one more break. We're in commercials right now for the next, 6-7 minutes. And then we'll come back. We'll wrap up the show and get you guys on with the rest of your day. How was the tasting process for the hot sauce? There wasn't one. So the guy who does the hot sauce is a guy named Jeremy, and he owns the business MF Hot Sauce, right? So we actually went and tested a bunch of his different sauces. He does a huge line. He has one called Pineapple on Pizza. He has and really like strange different ones. He did a hot sauce with beets, just really strange. So he came in and he actually showed us the heat that he wanted to use on our hot sauce. So we're actually using like this weird. I don't know if I want to reveal it or not. He brought in a very hot pepper, cooked down and like granulated, and then he's gonna put some of that in our hot sauce. So it's pretty hot. So we're really excited about it. But yeah, we kind of hung out with him and had a couple meetings with him, and he is just one of the biggest characters in the room. Any room he walks in, you definitely know this guy's there. He's super cool. So tomorrow we're gonna officially unveil the Cotter and Marshall hot sauce that we've been working on. It's about a little more than 2 months now from the moment we've made contact to now. We have the label done up, the bottles done. They're actually kind of cool. So they come in little bottles that have wax tops too. So the product itself is really, really neat. So we're excited to show that off. Once again, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I know I'm being cagey against the details, but I don't want to give it all away right now. But tomorrow, 8 o'clock, we are going to show off for the very first time the finished product of the Cotter and Marshall Show hot sauce. And then we'll tell you guys how you can get some yourself. And also, like I said, concert announcement tomorrow, 12 noon with Crash. So the radio station is absolutely humming with stuff to do. Obviously, our 20th anniversary show is coming up. If you don't have tickets yet, go buy them. Stop waiting. If you're in town, you got nothing else better to do, and it's $25 right now. I mean, you're not going to get a cheaper ticket to go see three bands that helped make Rock 106.1 what we are now. You've got Puddle of Mud, Filter, Sponge, and then local band Lilac. And it sounds like we're going to announce another local band that's going to join the bill tomorrow as well. So tomorrow is going to be a big reveal show, I think, just for everyone. Greg says, I saw the preview, had to use my phone. It made me think of more of a high-tech version of the Old Guard. Maybe it's the name. I don't know. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. Obviously, not till the show's over with. I'll be able to kind of check that out. But I'm excited to just go check out the movies again. I've gone back once. I saw Mortal Kombat in IMAX a few weeks back, and the experience was good, man. It just felt good to like be back in the movie theater. I'm a big movie guy. Like going to the movie theater and checking stuff out on the big screen. Huge fan of. So I'm excited to check that out for sure. The Eternals, I'll definitely be watching the movie theater. Did you miss the Metallica news? No, I haven't. That's actually the last story of the day. It is in regards to the Black Album. So, but yeah, I mean, I want to watch Black Widow in theaters. A Quiet Place Part 2 comes out this Friday. I want to go check that out. And my wife just told me for the very first time yesterday while driving, because we saw a billboard for it here in Savannah. She goes, I go, oh, I want to go see that. She's like, yeah, I didn't really care for the first one. I'm like, what? I couldn't believe she didn't like it, man. I love the first A Quiet Place movie. I thought it was such a unique take on doing horror, just using the sound of silence. Not the Stirp song, but, the sound of silence itself as a fear factor module that they did. So I don't know. It's cool to me. I want to go check that out. And that comes out this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. I think Cotter's coming back in the studio. Maybe not. Yeah, but last break coming up here in, let's see, 2 minutes. We'll do Metallica news, and we'll jump out for the day.
Sounded completely fine in my car. Serious.
Maybe it's when the sun is hitting our tower and it's reflecting off the flux capacitor. Maybe that's the issue.
It's so weird. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Mm.
It sounded completely fine.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I don't either. So weird. All right. Yeah, 2.5 minutes. Last show. Damn, they flew by. Get some stuff done. Head out to the meeting. So we've got Jeremy quizzed in the face, due to the week, and then all the other stuff.
We can talk about the concert announcement going on at 12 noon tomorrow.
Okay.
And there was one other thing that I brought up on the stream that I forgot already. Tomorrow.
All right. So Jeremy's at 8.
Jeremy will be at 8.
Quizzed at 9. Dude, that's fun. Okay.
Yeah, Taylor asked, he goes, how was the tasting process for the hot sauce? I'm like, kind of, we didn't do it.
We'll let you know how it tastes.
Yeah. But I mean, if it means anything, we know the quality's there because we tasted a bunch of other Jeremy's hot sauces.
Dude, so there's one called Pineapple on Pizza.
Brought it up, man.
Plowed through. I've got like this much left in the bottom of the bottle.
I kind of want to message. I think I'm going to message them and just be like, just bring a couple of those bottles and I'll buy them from you while you're here.
Yeah, not a bad idea because, dude, that Pineapple on Pizza stuff's legit.
It's damn good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like I normally, my go-to has been Chipotle, the Tabasco Chipotle sauce.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, super good. Just buy it in the store. But I haven't touched that in forever. So, as soon as I got that Pineapple on Pizza thing, that's the only the only one I use.
Yeah.
And then when I was combining that with green chilies, my body hated me.
I was a big sriracha guy for a while. I haven't touched sriracha in the longest time.
That was, probably more than a decade ago. I discovered sriracha, and me too. And it went on everything.
Yeah, I put it on sandwiches. Oh yeah, I literally just find new ways to use sriracha. And I had that gigantic bottle, which I still have. Does sriracha sauce go bad? I don't think it does.
I don't know.
I know everything mayo based technically goes bad after a while.
Yeah. All right, we got about 30 seconds, guys. All right, guys, be right back. All right, before we get out of here for your Monday, one more time, Marshall's Music News.
So this is pretty interesting. So Metallica are teasing something along the lines of a Black Album 2021 celebration on social media. So on their Instagram over the weekend, they put up a clip of Wherever I May Roam. That was during a San Diego concert in 1992. That was full-fledged, long hair, handlebar mustache, skinny James Hetfield. And the caption below it read with 2 hashtags. Hashtag Flashback Friday, hashtag Black Album 2021. Now, there was a third hashtag, but they deleted it. It said hashtag Coming This Fall. And a lot of people wrote Coming This Fall ? And then it was deleted off the post quickly afterwards. I'm guessing by accident. But on August 12th of this year, it marks the 30th anniversary of the Black Album. So I can only imagine, especially with Metallica playing 2 nights at Welcome to Rockville, it makes me believe they're going to do the Black Album through.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think they're going to do the Black Album through in celebration of the Black Album being 30 years old this year. It makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So it's probably not going to happen because it makes so much sense. But a lot of people are being skeptical of this. They're also saying there could be a box set to commemorate the anniversary of the album as well. They could be doing an expanded edition that could be coming out. It makes sense for both because Metallica's been known to do the expanded box sets for like Injustice for All and Master of Puppets. So I definitely see this as a possibility as well.
That's awesome. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
All of it.
Dude, Black Album was that and Injustice for All were the first two Metallica albums for me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what's a Master of Puppets? What's this? So yeah, I mean, like I would be stoked to see this happen at Welcome to Rockville.
All right, a few things going on tomorrow. One outside of the show. Tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow at noon, we've got another concert announcement. Mm-hmm. We went from not having concerts for like 12 years to all of a sudden.
We have all the concerts.
We have all the concerts.
Yeah.
So a concert announcement tomorrow at noon with Crash. Tomorrow on the show, typical stuff about last night, Marshall's Music News, all of that good stuff. Also, Jeremy, our hot sauce guy. Because we got a hot sauce guy.
I know, it's so weird to say. Like, actually, do you guys have a hot sauce guy? Yeah, we got one.
We got a hot sauce guy. He's coming in tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited for this, man.
The official Cotter and Marshall Show hot sauce unveiling party tomorrow, 8 a.m.
All right, also get quizzed in the face tomorrow at 9 and Dude of the Week Deathmatch. Your chance to vote on that a little bit later on this evening on Facebook. So have a great rest of your Monday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow at 6. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
Peace.
All right.
Okay, guys, have a good rest of your day. I don't know. We have a big show tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Big show tomorrow. That was weird. Still weird.
Yeah.
The board is being weird to us today. I guess have a good rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow, 6 a.m.